Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
Hello BENXT universe, good evening. Tonight we conclude the Reboot Rumble. The PlayStation Nation is presumably here.
Hello PlayStation Nation.
And I've made such a huge mistake, guys, I misread the email. It's next week. I checked the email 15 minutes ago, it's next week. I fucked it up. In the most patented Ben Potter move imaginable, I skim-read the email. I was like, fucking fantastic. Front page, let's go. Thought I should probably check that before we go live. It's next Wednesday. The important thing to remember is that we are going to be on the front page. It's just not fucking today. What an idiot. What a bloody idiot. Yeah, you can all go. Cheers, lads. Thanks everyone for popping in. We'll see you next week. You can say gambling again. Welcome in everybody. Bit of clarification for you if you weren't familiar. I made a big song and dance. Quite rightly, it's a big deal. I'm going to be on the front page of Twitch. I thought it was today.
I can predict
it's
how
not.
this stream will go. Chaos. You're not on the front page, Potter.
Bollocks! You should have seen my face when I read the email. It was literally half an hour before we were due to go live. I was like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? I can't put social media out now saying, oh no, I've buggered it up. I can't. Yeah. I can't do it.
Good evening, PlayStation Nation. Oh boy, I'm
what a fucking moron.
I finally been able to make it to Wednesday night BENXT live. Can't wait to finally join everyone in losing all of my channel points.
Come on.
Congrats on the front page feature, but not today, Ben.
Thank you very much, Alison the Human. Thank you, Techi Wayo, for the bits. Thank you, Bartending Gamer, for the bits as well. Yeah, I'm sorry. I promise I didn't lie to you because I genuinely thought I was telling the truth. It is happening. I have the email. I posted a screenshot of the email when I announced that we'd be going to the front page. You look at the next line down, it says the date. And that date is not today. It's next Wednesday. I specifically chose a BENXT slot, but I didn't choose this one. And so I'm very, very sorry. I've buggered it up so bad. But it will still be a great stream. And I hope you will stick around to enjoy it. The newbies will be wandering through next week. I have no idea what they'll be like. Hopefully they'll be nice. I'm not sure. I'd also, you know, there is one person here who does deserve a proper, sincere apology. and that is Lord Brotovich's family, who all flew out tonight to see Lord Brotovich make his big pay-per-view defense of the Butterfield championship title. And it's not even going to be on the front page of Twitch. They flew all the way out here. They're going to be in the front row cheering him on. The Brotoviches are here, and they were told that they were going to be on the front page of Twitch, and they're not. They're not. Unfortunately, they have been misled, and they spent a lot of money to fly out and buy front row. We didn't comp them. Lord Brotovich didn't get any complimentary tickets. Something, I think the management left a note that said, you have eaten too many chicken nuggets in catering. You do not get free seats. So, apologies to the Brotoviches, and quite frankly, a massive thank you to everyone for your enthusiasm. It's really heartening, and I'm sorry that it's not happening today. I really genuinely thought it was. But it is happening. I can promise you, I have not lied about the fact that it is happening. I just misread the date. It is next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is it. That's when it's happening. I did it, everyone. I really dropped a real clanger here. So my sincere apologies. Anyway, it will be a great show tonight. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're looking forward to it. One thing that I did mention in my streams earlier this week is that Twitch made a real point in the email about the fact you're not allowed to do gambling. There is no gambling. They don't want you to be on the front page and doing gambling. So what we're doing is predicting, which is true because we're using the channel points and prediction feature that is native to Twitch. So we're not actively... So what I urged people to say was, how about we avoid using the term gambling just for this week, and then we go back. Well, you can say gambling this week. You're fine now. Next week, though, we're predicting. There's a big difference. And one of them gets me booted off the front page. So we're gambling this week. Next week, we're predicting. Okay, everyone on the same page about that. Everyone on board. Yeah, we all know what's going on? How about we make gambling a banned term next week? Oh, I feel so silly. I feel so daft. I'm sorry for raising everyone's hopes.
My dude, how are you? How was your day? It's Ben Potter PlayStation Nation BENXT peace time. Hope you're having an awesome day, my dude. Ben Potter is best.
Thank you, Stephen. Thank you for the bits, man. Appreciate it. Feel a bit daft, to be honest.
Gamble.
Get it out of your system. Get it out of your system. Had a good day, though, generally. Got a lot done. Streamed with Peter earlier over on the Worst Games Ever Twitch channel. That VOD will be going up. But probably any moment, to be honest, over on the Worst Games Ever Patreon channel. We'll post about that on social media when it's live. Welcome in everyone who's joining. I'm going to leave it to you guys to break it to them when they show up.
Let's friggin' go for this slobberknocker.
Let's friggin' go. Predicting. That's what we're doing. I'm going to type a message in chat and we'll pin it. Ben did Ben and misread the email. Next week, we go to the front page. There we are. So hopefully we don't have to explain it every time.
All the love, my dude.
All the love. It's like a member of my family's died. I'm just so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. Stephen, thank you for the bits. Primeval259, thank you for the resub. 6 months BENXT time. Let's go. 6 months. It's flown by. Bloody hats, hasn't it? Terrifying. Thank you very much. Number 27, thank you for your bits. Bartending Gamer, thank you for your bits. And Bartending Gamer, thank you for being so generous in gifting 5 subs to the community. Welcome, C Plummy, Bob NXD. Oh, it's pretty close to close. I'm just Ken28, Yeti Bauer, and Distorted Chicken. Welcome all of you to the thickness. Thank you, Bartending Gamer, very much indeed. Poops McGee, thank you for the resub, 3 months. BBBBBBB, BENXT, BBBBB, Bezos, BBBBB, Bucks, BBBBB, Bezos, Bucks, resub for BENXT Blaze It. Classic one there, thank you so much. We've also got Tidal to Dan, thank you for the resub, 6 months. 6 months to celebrate. Can I have some more channel points, please? A series of bad investments means I have few. I'm sorry. I don't know that I can do that. I apologize. I wish I could just give you them, but I can't. The Old Dude Brothers, thank you for the resub as well. 6 flipping months. Excuse my French. Yeah, there's no swearing here, please. Jackalby Buddington, 6 months as well. And we've got all sorts of emotes here from all manner of channels. Thank you. Thank you very much for your support. And OJP25, 2 months. Here he is. Here he is. The liar, the great liar, has arrived. Did you miss me? And 3 Cats in a Dressing Gown, 5 months. Thank you for the resub. Can't believe I'm going to miss next week's stream. Oh, no. Okay, I've got to apologise to you as well. I'm so sorry. But congrats on the front page. Got any advice? I'm missing the stream to go on my first ever date. Oh, congratulations. It's going to sound cliched and stupid, but just try to relax. Don't... I mean, it should be easy. That's the thing. Dates are terrifying, but they should also be easy. Conversation should flow. And you should get a pretty good idea as to whether or not you like someone and that you get on with them. And if you get on with them, but you don't necessarily like them, that's okay. You could always go for a second date and see how that goes. But if you walk away and you're like, man, that was awkward and weird, then you'll know. But yeah, you just got to be yourself and you just got to relax as much as possible. Also, if you drink, alcohol is the great equalizer and that will help you both out. So, hope it goes well for you. All the best. Tell your date to watch BENXT next week. Ooh, yeah, it's definitely going to be on the front page. We know that. It's a fact. It's going to happen. Okay. Microsoft Azure took a major shite, so I got a little to do other than watch this. Well, hopefully that's not going to affect our stream. They took us off the front page. They took us off the front page. It's a conspiracy. It's not me not reading the email at all. So, whoops. Whoopsie. Right. Important thing is BENXT will be on the front page of Twitch next week. It's happening. It's going to happen. Apologies for doing ally. It was unintentional. I didn't know, I swear. Okay. Let's get to the wrestling, shall we, everybody? If you're joining us for the first time, welcome to BENXT. Also, we have Pip Down, which is the Friday show. We've got a crazy roster of wrestlers. And every single match, you get to wager your channel points to predict who you think's going to win. It's a fun little game. It's not gambling, or is it? I mean, arguably not. We don't think so. We've just had the Reboot Rumble last week. It was intense and crazy. We have 2 winners. If you've not watched the VOD and you're tuning in live, I'm going to tell you one. James Jenkins won the men's Rumble. And Biker Barbara Piss won the women's Rumble. Though they were both great matches. Really enjoyed them. Which means that... James Jenkins goes to challenge the BENXT men's champion in the main event of WALRUSMANIA, and in the other main event, because it's a 2-night show, Biker Barbara Piss will challenge the Pip Down women's champion. The next pay-per-view between the Reboot Rumble and WALRUSMANIA is the Elimination Chamber, in which I think is it 6? 8 people get locked in a horrifying steel chamber. And we'll have a men's one and a women's one for the 2 divisions that were not represented by the winning side in the Rumble. So there will be the Pip Down men's division and the BENXT women's division. The winner of each will challenge for their respective world title at WALRUSMANIA. So it's sort of like a last chance to get into a big match at WALRUSMANIA. It's all going to go off in the next few weeks, and I hope you'll join me for it. Tonight, though, we finished the Reboot Rumble. We've got Lord Brotovich defending his championship, I believe, against Jill Sandwich. And in the main event, EE Tim has another shot at Dick Mychinko for the BENXT Men's Championship. And we'll see how that goes. All that coming your way. And then, of course, we've got the usual BENXT and Pip Down shows. We'll spin the wheel. We'll defend some titles. We'll probably have some weird bugs and crashes. And it'll go great. Can we be rude today? I mean, define rude. Behave yourself, but you can be a little as a treat. You can be a little rude as a treat. The Jacobite, thank you so much for the resub. 3 months. And Groovy Pasty, 4 months. Finally back from my Everest base camp trek and back to some BENXT. Wow, that sounds amazing. Welcome back. Imagine coming back from the Everest base camp and going, I'm going to watch BENXT. Yeah. You have been censored. You have been censored, Narugan. Thank you for the bits, though. It says, in retrospect, I don't know how we didn't think of Piss E. Langston and The Big Piss, or The Piss Show for the Unpisputed era. We did a disservice to Piss Kind. It is always WWE 2K26, right? When we get to do it all over again. Okay, let's hop on in, everybody. Welcome to the final episode of BENXT that has never been on the front page. Is that right? Did that fragment consider revising? Did I say that correctly? No, hang on. Welcome to the as yet uncrowned front page endorsed BENXT. That sounds a little better, doesn't it? Let's roll with that instead. We've got 2 matches left on the Reboot Rumble. There's one of them. It's Lord Brotovich with the Winkler in his corner, defending his Butterfield Championship title belt against Jill Sandwich. And in the main event, Dick Mychinko defends his BENXT Men's Championship against EE Tim, the leader of P-Volution, with 3 of his men in his corner, and all 3 of them are still tag team champions. Lest we forget, bloody Dr. Anal Hill and Silas the Dog Boy, while winning, they won via countout, so the titles didn't change hands, and that is rubbish. Rubbish. So, let's continue the show, shall we? If you have a Winkler in your corner, you may need to consult a physician. True. Stay safe out there, everybody. First match, Butterfield. Championship title belt on the line. Lord Brotovich defending against Jill Sandwich. The Brotoviches are here. They're very cross that they're not on the front page of Twitch, but what can you do? What can you do? I think you need to do a special one-off front page version of BENXT with the weirdest and most problematic characters that you have. Is that not every single week?
Oh boy, I love front page strea ... wait. Faccina triste. ...
wait. The Outdude Brothers, thank you for the bits. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry, everyone. It is a bread-based battle, this. You can wager your channel points now. Brotovich Sandwich, 1-on-1. Brotovich has held this belt, of course, since its introduction. Back at the opening show of Pip Down. I believe this may be his first title defense. Which isn't that good, is it really, Lord Brotovich? It's not that good, is it? Thought you would have done more by now, but never mind. Never mind, eh? Can't win them all. 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the predictions. I'm going to take us down to the introductions and the entrances, though. Let's do this thing. Mike Rome, are you there? Now, you have to forgive Mike because he does always forget what the name of the title is. No. 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 Not quite right. Championship is right, but that's it.
They are ready for a fight.
Well, they've come out with a little tag team entrance here, look. Brot means bread. Of course, these guys are in the German team that we made. This is the first time we're actually seeing these guys. Makes sense that the Winkler's in his corner. Got a little generic tag entrance going on there. The Winkler getting some screen time when actually it's not about him at all. It's about that man right there. Lord Brotovich, the Butterfield Championship title champion. But he's got some stiff competition tonight in Jill Sandwich, who has really been rising up the ranks since debuting.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, the championship is on the line here tonight. And in looking at the opposition, I can say that the champion will have quite the hill to climb in this one.
Now, I think we've seen this before where the lights have clearly just stopped working for Jill Sandwich. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe the budget went on Lord Brotovich's entrance? I don't know. But let's see how she gets on. Let's start this bloody match. And there it is. That beautiful championship title championship. I don't like how it zoomed in on Butterfield's face there. And here we go.
Introducing the challenger from Seasonal Residencies, Jill.
From Seasonal Residencies. Jill Sandwich is ready.
From Munich, Germany,
Lord B's hair products costs a fortune. It really does, doesn't it? Look how glossy this man's hair is. It's not what it's called. It's not the name of the title, Mike. Look how reflective that hair is. Lord Brotovich is here, and he's finally out of catering to defend his title.
Championship title in play.
The belt held aloft. Ironic, of course, still that Brian Butterfield isn't even on the Pip Down brand, so cannot even challenge for the title that he paid considerable money to get the exclusive sponsorship rights to. And we're underway in this championship fight, the penultimate fight of BENXT Reboot Rumble. Lord Brotovich sends the challenger into the corner, spins around. Face first goes Jill Sandwich, and she collapses down as LB sort of stop-start here, running and stopping, not entirely sure why. Sort of choking the life of Jill Valentine with his boot there. And now, Lord B. Hello. Oh, you back to not defend your title? Well, you've got to come and say hello at least. You can't just... Stacks up Jill Sandwich there, almost a double-decker sandwich. Bit of a Scooby-Doo sandwich there. And LB, tries to continue the offense. Jill Valentine rolls out the way. Oh, and a flatliner, a jumping flatliner there from Jill Sandwich, and the champion is down. And now just a big boot to the stomach of the champion. Jill Valentine up to the top rope. What's she looking to do here? Elbow drop. Oh, LB gets out the way. Something we learned in his title victory. He is exceptionally good at... Exceptionally good at counters. He was able to counter an awful lot of Piss Stratus's offense when it counted the most. And we're seeing a bit of that here as well. Although having said that, Jill Valentine with a counter of her own sends LB over the top rope, and down he goes. He was in the Royal Rumble earlier tonight, by which I mean last week. Unsuccessful, of course, but still, good showing. Same goes for Jill Valentine, I think. We want crumbs. We want crumbs. We want crumbs. I swear to God, if this is another count-out victory, I'm going to be really cross. Jill continues the offense on the champion on the outside. Looks like she's marching him back into the ring. She does it successfully. Thank God for that. Only a count of 4. They have until a count of 10 normally to get back into the ring. Oh, and a counter from Lord B. Big back body drop there. The challenger slammed down. Both members of this match sort of equally hurt at the moment. And then just a knee to the ribs. Oh, and then a senton as well, continuing the punishment on the ribs of Jill Valentine. Pipper, what are you doing? Sit down. And then a splash as well. LB really putting this sandwich through her paces. And LB up to the middle rope. Oh, wow, that's an incredible athleticism from the middle rope to be able to get a full motion frog splash there. And into the cover. Challenger kicks out a 1. And we do, I am thrilled to announce, have an official Pip Down. LB lifts JS back to her feet. On the ropes, counter from the challenger. And now Jill Sandwich looking to make an impact here. And a counter from Lord Brotovich. That's that super high counter stat that we've spoken about before. Jill now in the corner instead. Lord Brotovich has his signature. Jill Sandwich has her signature. Who is going to be able to hit their big artillery first? And I think Lord Brotovich is closing in here on something. It appears Jill Sandwich sacrificed some of her signature bar maybe to stand up early but didn't get to do it. Oh, a counter from Jill Sandwich. And a counter from Lord Brotovich. To and fro this match is going, but into the bear hug submission here. Just squeezing the tomatoes and the lettuce out of this sandwich, much like when you eat a big sandwich or a burger at a restaurant. You take one bite, everything shoots out the fucking back. It's the worst. I hate it. It's the worst thing imaginable. That was his signature, though. Jill able to escape, but Jill is in dire straits here, and Lord Brotovich has his finisher locked and loaded. Although Jill, using that comeback maneuver, she's got her signature immediately. This could put her right back in contention here. Lord Brotovich needs to be guarded. He needs to be careful. Now would be a really good time for Lord Brotovich to fire off one of his trademark counters, if indeed he is able to do so. Just choking the life out of the champion there in the corner. Pipper is not getting settled. She keeps moving around, stamping on my groin, which is unwelcome. Jill Sandwich to the top rope. Could we be about to see her signature here? I forget what it is. The Winkler watches on, helpless. Oh, that was I'd say a glancing blow at best there. I think Lord Brotovich is very lucky to not be more hurt, but he is in a lot. was going to say he's taken an awful lot of damage, though. You can see that body model in the bottom left there. It's not looking good. Jill sandwich up to the top rope. The champion's reign is in real trouble here. As she leaps off and she connects with that double axe handle, the champion is down again, and Jill's still not done. Jill back to the top rope. Could we be about to see a new champion? She hits that swanton bomb flush, and the champion is down. The champion is out, and Jill Sandwich is not your champion. Lord Brotovich kicks out at 2.999. And a gory special for his trouble, and that's another signature to Lord Brotovich, and surely that's got to be it. He's got to have nothing left in the tank. We have a new champion.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life.
We don't even get to see her celebrate. I don't know why. We've just cut straight to the end screen. Oh no, a bad night indeed for the Brotoviches. Promised the front page, told upon arrival that that's not the case, and they get to sit front row to see their boy get squashed by a sandwich. For a second there, I really thought Lord Brotovich was going to pull it back. He had his finisher ready to go. Jill hit LB with her best shot, and Lord Brotovich, to his credit, kicked out. But then I don't know what Jill did. I think it might have been one of her special, ability things. She managed to get a signature maneuver immediately afterwards. And that was it. There's only so much offense you can kick out of. And in a very game back and forth, we have a new champion tonight here at the Reboot Rumble. I'm so sorry to the Brotoviches. But to be fair, LB, catering has missed you, right? So we're excited to have you back. I say we. I spend a lot of my time there as well. So if you got a rivalry outcome set, it skips the title celebration because 2K. Really? I didn't know that. I haven't set anything. The game must have done one. But I swear we've had a rivalry matches conclude before. And we've seen celebrations, but maybe it's not been when a title's on the line? I don't know. Who bloody it? Because 2K. That's enough. We don't need to say any more than that. The Firewall, thank you so much for the resub. 6 months. Let's get this bread and make it fight the other bread. Indeed. Thank you so much. It's fine. They didn't see anything from where they were sitting. Oh no, were they behind one of the pillars? Oh, did we put them in a restricted view seat as well? Glad I'm not running the show here. That would be pretty bad, huh? Well, here we go, everybody. It is main event time. The BENXT Men's Championship is on the line, and as it stands, there's a very good chance that whoever walks out of here as champion will be defending their title against James Jenkins, the Royal Rumble winner at WALRUSMANIA. Will it be Dick Mychinko? Will it be EE Tim? This is Dick Mychinko's second reign with the belt. EE Tim has had a couple of cracks of the whip, but has been unsuccessful so far. Could it be Tim's night? Could it be Tim's night? We'll find out in just a moment. There will be a channel prediction with you in a second as we look to potentially crown a new BENXT Men's Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the
BENXT. So is this proof that ciabatta is better than a sliced loaf? Maybe. It may be. I will say the Winkler didn't do much, did he?
Dead motherfucker, you fucking amateurs. Chew on this, fuckhead.
Can both of these people lose? One's a war criminal and one does crimes against toilet cleaning. It's a very fair assessment. Predictions now live. Who is walking out with the gold in the main event of the Reboot Rumble? Demo Dick looks focused and he looks ready. Are we going to get to hear the full theme before he gets in the ring? I think we are. Demo Richard is here. Excellent. Excellent stuff there. One of Ben Cooper's greatest efforts, I would say. And here comes Tim with his pissy buddies in tow. Pevolution is draped in gold. The man who led them to that gold is EE Tim. And yet he is the only one who doesn't have any gold of his own. Do we see the coronation happen tonight in the main event? Could the golden shower prophecy come true in the main event of the Reboot Rumble? We find out. A shower of gold. EE Tim is always dripping in gold, to be fair. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Here they come, the men from Pevolution. Left to right there, you had Triple Flush, one half of the BENXT Tag Team Champions. You got the Wiper, the Andrex Predator, Randy Honking, and the Leviathan, Dave Bautista, the other half of the Pip Down Tag Champions. And there they are, Pevolution looking strong. Will they be able to help out their buddy tonight, or does Tim not need any help at all? One thing is for sure, Dick Mychinko has his work cut out for him tonight. The odds are stacked against the champion. There's that beautiful belt there. Those flourishes, those additional designs there, really bringing it to life, making it pop, courtesy of Danji's Designs. Thank you, Dan.
Introducing the challenger
From Stillwater.
228 pounds,
EE Tim. Looking to make it count tonight.
and his opponent from Pennsylvania, weighing in at 257 pounds, the
NXT Men's Champion there. Richard Magnum, the war criminal, Dick Mychinko, ready to go. Will we get the EWO if Tim wins? New Flush Order. Looking forward to their stable feud with the Squirt business. Oh no! Terrible! How dare you! And we are underway in the main event of the Reboot Rumble. EE Tim manages to dodge that initial offense of Dick Mychinko. Now, I'd describe Demo Dick's offense as explosive. When he gets rolling, he cannot be stopped. And Tim knows this now. He's done his research. He's been in a championship match with Richard Magnum. He knows what he needs to avoid. Now, it's easier said than done. You can know what you need to avoid, but as soon as Dick gets one punch off, Tim could be in trouble. And Tim's done a great job pressing the offense in this early juncture of the match. But this, though, might be a bit of a questionable decision, especially the taunting, maybe trying to get in the head, enrage Demo Dick, but that might work on most people. For Dick Mychinko, if you piss him off, he's going to be even more dangerous. He's not necessarily going to make mistakes. Tim, though, it's working for him, hanging him up, and then a neck breaker straight off that. Could we see Tim go up top here? No, middle rope. He's beckoning for Mychinko to get to his feet, and he does so. And now Tim, look at that, another leaping neck breaker there. And Demo Dick's head, as you can see in the bottom left on the HUD, is yellow now. The champion really not able to get out of the gate as Tim is all over Demo Dick here in the early goings. But could the early goings soon become the late goings, or the goings gons? Because he presses the advantage so much that the match ends. You wouldn't get that analysis anywhere else, I tell you. Unique commentary here as EE Tim. Oh fuck, he's killed him. Really came in tonight with a game plan, and Tim is feeling himself here as he closes in on his signature maneuver. Incredible from Tim into the cover. Surely this won't be enough. Pretty close though as Demo Dick kicks out at 2. Oh, and a kip up from Demo Dick. Oh no, I was going to say EE Tim managed to hit him before he did, but this is exactly what Tim wanted to avoid as Demo Dick starts rolling. You can see, that Tim able to counter. I was going to say, you can see Pevolution potentially paying off here, removing that turnbuckle pad in the top right. And now Tim going to the top rope. He has his signature. Could we be about to see the flush elbow? Oh, it's the flush splash. Of course, that's what we call it. I always forget what Tim's signature and finishing maneuver are. He still has his signature. And I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but it looks like the champion might be in a spot of bother at the hands of Tim here. Huge clothesline. That drops Tim. He ducks under. Or I should say, that drops Dick Mychinko. And Tim continuing here. Spinebuster. And Tim now has his signature and his finisher. I don't know what witchcraft he's pulled off there. Hits that Tope Atomico again. That's right, I know what it's called. I didn't have to wait for them to tell me. Oh, that leaping implant DDT. Signature maneuver. The champion is down. Is this enough? Are we going to see a hugely one-sided victory? We are. I did not think we were going to see that. Tim has flushed away Dick Mychinko, who I can only assume we're going to find out in the coming days was maybe battling the flu or perhaps some other ailment, because that is not the Demo Dick that we have come to know. That was one-sided from the beginning, but you have to give it to Tim. He came in with a game plan. He wanted to win gold. He's been chasing it for a while, and tonight that paid off. And with his P-Volution stablemates in his corner, he was coked out. He becomes the BENXT World Champion. He has climbed the mountain. The Piss Hood dream has come true as Dick Mychinko is squashed by Tim. I would say what a match, but really it's what an outcome, because that was not a good match, but it was an exciting end. Congratulations to Tim and P-Volution. We'll see if there are any further defenses or feuds between now and WALRUSMANIA. It could happen, it might not. We've seen what Pipper's done with her world title. Bloody hell, absolute bugger all. But as it stands, with James Jenkins waiting in the wings to challenge the BENXT World Champion at WALRUSMANIA in 2 months' time, Tim is the man he will meet. Are P-Volution goodies or baddies? I forgot. I don't know. Tim is sort of like... People like Tim, but the tag teams are naughty and bad and villainous. And Tim has had a bit of an edge to him in recent weeks, I'll say that much. He's been a bit of a bloody scoundrel. I'll tell you what. BensonBoy98, thank you so much for the resub. 6 months. 6 months! That's like 6 months! I know! Crazy! But it says it right there, it was a good match. You got me there. It does. Let's remind ourselves of what we saw. James Jenkins winning the men's Rumble. The Dark Picture Pals defeating P-Volution, but not winning the tag titles because they won via countout. Rubbish. Paul Schnauzer defeated Gollum in a no-holds-barred match. Pamela Anderson handily defeated Grimace once again for the BENXT Women's Championship. Biker Barbara Piss won the Women's Royal Rumble. We, of course, just saw Jill Sandwich dethrone Lord Brotovich, and in the main event, Tim captured the gold finally, defeating Dick Mychinko. But we continue. The story rolls on. That's the beautiful thing about wrestling. It never stops. There will always be stories. And it's now time to see what stories await us on this week's BENXT. Drawn by Justin, thank you so much for the resub. 2 months or 10 years with mostly YouTube viewing. Can't wait for the VOD. Well, thank you for your long tenure of support. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the resub as well. Hope you look forward to the VOD, which will not have featured on the front page. We do get to see Dr. Hill in action, though, which means we get to hear their amazing theme song once again. Pal Musek, whose music I will be singing because it has now been copyright struck by YouTube, so I can't play it anymore. Rim Flare and Triple Flush. Oh god, the BENXT Tag Team Champions go 1-on-1, or 2-on-2 I should say, with the Pissin' Mod Squad. Boo! Pamela Anderson takes on the Fisher-Price car. Frank Ham makes his debut against Beggy Mops, and in the main event, Alexa Piss, with Barbara Piss in her corner, Funky Barbara in her corner, takes on Seth Pissin' Rollins. Seth Pissin' Rollins, of course, put in an absolute shift in the men's Rumble. He came out at number 2, was in the final 3, and he got eliminated at that point. But Seth Pissin' Rollins proved us all wrong. Cut the Mod Squad. Cut them out. I'm actually thinking of cutting this match. Pamela Anderson and Fisher-Price car, because of course every week on BENXT we have the Aldi Red Thunder Championship. In fact, I think Funky Barbara there in the top left is the current Aldi Red Thunder champion. We defend it every week in a battle royal, so that's pretty chaotic. And there's a very high statistical likelihood that the champion will not walk out as champion again. So that's what we're going to do. It's time for the wheel, everybody. We're cutting this match, and it is becoming the wheel match. Battle Royal, 6-way. Not you. Title match on. Funky Barbara, of course, goes in by default because she is the champion, so she has to defend. Rated 91, not sure why. Okay, here we go, everybody. Time for the wheel. Time for the wheel. Wheel, 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 wheel. And yes, next year it will be 10 years. The 10-year anniversary of Worst Games Ever. I think someone put it... I was either on the Patreon or in the Discord recently. I think it's like October, November of 2026. But you will have seen us, Peter and I, that is, on screen from like August, September time of 2016. So it's coming up on 10 years, which is insane. Let's spin that wheel. Let's find out who's challenging for this title. I mean, is one title not enough, Tim? Imagine if Tim could walk out as a double champion tonight. That would be obscene. Spin the wheel. Ich bin Cheggers. Hey ho! German Cheggers has been called forth by the wheel. Belt collector Tim, let's go. I mean, he does have Kenny Omega's entrance, to be fair, so you know. Pamela Anderson could also walk out. That is, I don't think we've ever had that before. The BENXT men's and women's champions are in this match. Mad. Do we want to add any more champions to it? Let's find out. We've got 2 more spaces left. James Jenkins, the bloody Royal Rumble winner's in. For crying out loud. What a star-studded match this is. And German Cheggers. Let's see who else we've got. How is this not a pay-per-view? And Fanny Craddock is here as well. Still pretty stacked, I would say. Pretty stacked. Tim with a very nice win-loss record. What is it? Oh, yeah, that is outstanding. That takes a lot of effort. That's commitment right there. And you all know he was aiming for that on purpose. For sure. Okay, title match on. Of course, it's the Aldi Red Thunder Championship. I need to take a photo. I mean, it's not time for this match yet, but I will. And I'll get rid of the wheel, don't worry. The wheel will be taken off screen in a second. Don't worry, don't worry. I know I forget fucking every week, but I will. I'll do my best. I've done it. I've done it. Wheel on screen, oh god! Every Battle Royal needs someone to be the first one out, and in this case, I think we know who that is. Hey, it may surprise you. It may surprise you. We do have some real heavy hitters in that match, though. First, though... Oh, it's part of a rivalry, it would seem. So hopefully we get an actual entrance. Well, let's... Oh, no. No. Save. Sorry. We're still on the edit screen here. Start show. Up first, Pal Musek takes on Dr. Anal Hill, both members of prestigious tag teams. No spoilers. We don't want any spoilers for what's happening here. Predictions will be live in just a second. Of course, Los Pokihamanos, whom Pal Musek represents. I cannot play their theme. I'm not allowed. Which is such a shame, because again, I think it's one of Ben Cooper's finer pieces. Sort of almost orchestral arrangement of the Pokemon theme, and we got away with it on YouTube for ages, but now they've started to recognize melodies. So even if it's an original piece of work, they're like, that's our melody, so you can't do that. I can't predict, I've got no points. Oh, number 27. Hopefully it'll just be a moment, and then you'll be given like 60 for just being in chat. Melody's nuts. Sick. YouTube and Twitch are starting to pay attention to BENXT. That's what I'm choosing to take from it. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, let's do this thing. A minute left of predictions. Here we go.
Gentlemen, I think this one's going to turn into a fight in a hurry, and I cannot wait.
That's enough. That's enough out of you, Pal Musek. Nice to see you. Here we go.
And here comes one of our favorites.
In the house of ashes, my demons rise. The devil in me wears a sweet disguise. Do I have time, or is it too late? Have I already decided my fate? I try to keep a little hope, but I'm hanging on the rope, and all I see while I fall are dark pictures on the wall. The look of focus and determination on his face, he wants to show the world.
Shut up, Corey. You're not going to get to listen to all of it, I'm afraid.
Do I have time, or is it too?
Hey, win or lose, at least we got to listen to his actual music this week, which is nice. An incredible theme song there for the Dark Picture Pals. Oh, Dr. Hill walked straight into a dropkick from Pal Musek. And he's got to be careful with Pal Musek. I think they've definitely probably crossed paths at some point. Crossed paths at some point. And he'll know that Pal Musek is speedy. The electric mouse. The electric mouse. And Dr. Hill, of course, coming off a very disappointing Reboot Rumble. They did beat the tag team champions. They are still top of the tag team division in that they are the #1 contenders. But they really dropped the ball, didn't they? They really buggered it up. And it's got to really get in his craw that it's the Mod Squad who get a shot at the tag team champions tonight. In a non-title match, of course. But even so, Dr. Hill there with some impressive combination offense. And now Pal Musek sends Hill into the ropes. Ooh, looks like Dr. Hill, there was a glancing blow, or Dr. Hill managed to get out of the way of most of it. Pal Musek with a counter. Dr. Hill into the ropes again, and another counter from Dr. Hill. Man on a mission tonight, perhaps something to prove. Although Pal Musek has damaged the body of Dr. Hill, so he is pulling ahead in the advantage stakes here. Look at all these double chops here from Dr. Anal Hill, getting really crazy out here with his punches and his slaps and his chops. A complete fucking lunatic. Fantastic waistcoat, though. Really, really very fetching attire indeed. And Dr. Hill, do not get a count-out victory again, you mad bastard. And Dr. Hill's starting to pull it back now. Claw it, pull it, choose your word. As he rakes that thumb across the neck there. Pal Musek's doom awaits him in the ring, or at least that's what Dr. Hill would like him to think, and he hits him with that clubbing clothesline to the back. Pal Musek, though, pops straight back up, and it appears now they're going to take it in turns to hit each other, which is a uniquely wrestling thing that doesn't actively translate to literally any other sport. Unless you know, the slap fights thing, you consider that a sport. I personally don't. I mean, wrestling isn't really a sport. I'm getting into the weeds. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The point is they're taking it in turns to hit each other, and actually that's quite nice. It's very generous of both men. It seems that Dr. Hill, Jesus, Dr. Hill has come out of this with the upper hand. Michinoku driver there. And he could be about to put away the electric mouse. The electric mouse still in this thing. Dr. Hill, though, has 2 finishers. 2 finishers for Dr. Hill. Oh, these two ducking and dodging and dipping and diving. And those, of course, are the 5 Ds of dodgeball as well, if you didn't know. A little bit of additional sports knowledge on show for you. Pal Musek leaps over onto the apron. Springboard, gets all of that. Down goes Dr. Hill, who literally just needs to fire off one of those finishers and he's going to win. And this might be the opportunity he needs. Managed to get out of the way of Pal Musek. Pal Musek sent into the ropes. Dr. Anal Hill here. Deep 6 is exactly what I was about to call that move because, of course, I know what that is. Baron Corbin. That's right. Wrestling. And he's looking to choke the life out of Pal Musek. Is Pal Musek going to tap out? This is Dr. Hill's finisher. It looks like he let him go there, and he's got another one, but he might just go for the pin off this. He might just realise that Pal Musek actually has no air in his lungs at all. And Dr. Hill, no, he's going to go for it again. This submission, he's going to kill him. This isn't a Nuzlocke, but I think Pal Musek might actually just pass out. I don't really know how much more. He's done it. He's won. Tapped out. Dr. Hill submits Pal Musek in this opening encounter of BENXT. And I'll tell you what, Pal Musek's hopped back to his feet pretty quickly here. Going for a handshake. Are we about to see a little bit of uncharacteristic sportsmanship here from Dr. Hill? And Pal Musek graciously leaves the ring, as the winner celebrates. I thought Pal Musek was dead, to be honest. Two triangle submissions. You don't come back from that. You don't come back from that. Dr. Hill with a big victory, putting himself right back in contention in the tag team division. Again, though, he is technically the #1 contender, so it doesn't matter. That collar should be illegal. I don't know what's going on with the collar. I don't know why the collar points up like this. That's always been the case. As long as we've had him. Through updates and patches of the game, he's always had collars that could take your eye out. And I don't know why. It's never fixed itself. Right, we move on. The tag team champions, Rim Flare and Triple Flush, buoyed by the success of their leader, EE Tim, in the Reboot Rumble main event, now the BENXT Men's Champion, will be taking on the former 2-time, oh god, is it 3-time, BENXT Tag Team Champions, the Mod Squad, Trowling Badger and Mr. Black. Feel free to boo them, both in the chat, you can at them if you'd like, and also out loud. You can do it out loud, of course, on the bus. That's what we're doing now. By the way, thank you to my fantastic mods for being here tonight. I did give them the heads up that we weren't going to be on the front page. As soon as I found out, I was like, guys, you don't have to leave the basement today. You don't have to leave the mod basement today. It was a false alarm. But they still showed up, so a massive thank you to them. And of course, these two men up here, different guys. Legally distinct to the people that are in the chat. Okay. Predictions are live now. Who is going to win? P-Volution or the Mod Squad? Let's get this thing underway.
Better get ready.
They are fantastic mods. Get your predictions in. Yeah, don't at Lord Brotovich. He's sad. I've heard he's taking a break. He's gone home with his family. Very tame entrance from these two. Ceramic Assassin, Triple Flush. And the dirtiest player in the game, Rim Flare, the BENXT Tag Team Champions. Interesting fact about this game, there's absolutely, for such an important stable and series of tag teams, Evolution doesn't actually have that many. In fact, they only have one entrance that you can set people to have, and it's if there are 3 people. There's no tag team Evolution entrance. There's no 4-person Evolution entrance. There's also no Evolution like Titantron or lighting or anything, which is bizarre. And I get that Ric Flair isn't in the game, so they couldn't do that. But it's the kind of thing they would normally have, right? By default. So we've sort of had to settle. But you get the idea. It's P-Volution. It looks like P-Volution.
They are ready for battle.
Mod Squad with their unfairly good music. Trailing Badger on the left, Mr. Black on the right. Trailing Badger, former LD Red Thunder champion, albeit winning under dubious circumstances. Elimination through the middle rope. Both men have been tag team champions before. Mr. Black, huge claim to fame that he can't break up pins. That's something he's done on a couple of occasions, or not done, actually. He has been incapable of breaking up a pin that would have saved the match. Mod Squad are here. The BENXT Tag Team Champions are here. And this thing is about to get underway. Lots of boos. People don't want to see this match, it seems. Boo! And we're underway. Rim Flare starting things for P-Volution. Trailing Badger for the Mod Squad. A win here for the Mod Squad would be huge. Would really see them climb back up the tag team rankings. And Rim Flare showing off some of his submission ability here. It almost looked like Trailing Badger was tapping out, but actually he was attacking the ankle, managing to break out. Trailing Badger, a bit of a submission specialist himself. We've seen him use submissions many times in the past. And then just a stamp to the lower back of Ric Flair, and I think he might have pooed himself a bit when that happened. Did you guys hear that? I think I heard that. I can fucking smell it, that's for sure. Apologies to anyone in the front few rows. As Mr. Black thrown into his own corner, and Trailing Badger has to watch on while Ric Flair rakes the eyes, it seems, which is not allowed. Just wrenching the leg and then slamming it into the canvas, going to work on the leg of Mr. Black. So sorry, I've had a lot of Pepsi. Tag made, triple flush now on the top rope, and Rim Flare, oh, he just dives face first into the crotch of Mr. Black, which is, you know, also not really okay, probably. Triple flush into the cover. Forearm across the face of Mr. Black, and a kick out by Mr. Black. And that's what we love to hear. Byron Saxton cut off there. Oh, and a counter from Mr. Black, and this is what the Mod Squad need to start to capitalise and take control. They're in there with the champions, and they are, as I always say, champions for a reason. Counter from Triple Flush, though. Oh, and a boot to the midsection of Mr. Black. And it's interesting that this is the second time we've seen this where P-Volution are choosing to do this right in the corner of their opponents. They want the tag partner to see it. They want them to see this. They want to get in their heads. They want to bring morale down. And they only bring them over there when Rim Flare wants to get a big slap on, or if they want to do a tag. But this is backfired this time as Mr. Black gets a window of opportunity. He's used a special ability to get himself a finisher. I'm not in the way, you can see. He did a little raw, and now he's got a finisher. And we will see if this works out. Mr. Black, of course, was in the final few of the BENXT Men's Rumble match last week. Had a really good showing there. And he will be infused as a result, perhaps motivated to really succeed here. And I think he was going for his finisher, actually, and Triple Flush countered, so Mr. Black has now lost that. Triple Flush is just a bit closer, although look who's in the powerbomb position. It's Triple Flush, who's going goggles and mask first into that turnbuckle. Mr. Black now can really start to get rolling as one half of the tag team champions goes back first, slammed down onto that canvas, and now maybe we get to see a tag. And here we go, Trailing Badger comes back into the ring. Perhaps a tag team maneuver. Yeah, double clothesline here. And Trailing Badger needs to cut off that tag. You can see Rim Flare calling for it in the background. Triple Flush able to get out of the way. Oh, and the two collide. Bit of a malfunction at the junction, although now Trailing Badger eats a knee and then a forearm to the spine, and now we may be seeing a tag on the other side. Rim Flare can't help himself. Normally when they get thrown into a corner like that, their home corner, when a move is undertaken by the legal party, there will be a tag and it will be a tag team maneuver. Just like... No, not like this. Okay, weird. Normally they do that, but that's the second time that Rim Flare has absolutely clobbered someone thrown in there, and they've not been able to do their tag team move. Referee giving us a great view, as always. Whoa! Is that Sam Driver? Sam, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you had a fantastic stream. You're tuning in live to BENXT, where the tag team champions Rim Flare and Triple Flush, representing P-Volution, are taking on the Mod Squad, Trailing Badger and Mr. Black, who are in chat. Hope you guys had a lovely stream. Thank you so much for the raid, Sam. Hope you're good, man. Rim Flare now legal. Mr. Black now legal. Rim Flare takes down Mr. Black. Wrenching on the neck. I said that. That's what I said, Corey. Into the cover. This is surely not going to do it, but you never know. Taking stock of who's got what. Mr. Black very close to a signature. Same with Trailing Badger. Rim Flare similar. And Triple Flush has a signature and a finisher stored up. Rim needs to watch out here as Mr. Black. Oh, he misses with that shoulder tackle. We've seen him use that so many times, but Rim Flare was so busy collecting his senses there that Mr. Black was able to still take control there after whiffing the move. Double big back body drop there from the Mod Squad. And Trailing Badger now, he looks knackered. He's just taken a moment to catch his breath, and he's just done his special ability thing, and he's got his finisher, and he's locking Rim Flare into a triangle. This is what we saw. It's what we saw Dr. Anal Hill win a match with just a moment ago, but Rim Flare, as I said, is a submission specialist in his own right, able to power out of that. Trailing Badger, though, that was not his finisher. He's still got that locked and loaded as Rim Flare shows surprising athleticism and then takes out Trailing Badger at the knee. Mr. Black decides, I've got to come in and break this up. And now, of course, this is where we get complicated with the tag team matches. You see that X there next to Mr. Black's HUD? That means he is not able to come in and break up this pin. He only gets one of those. Trailing Badger survives, though. However, if Rim Flare hits his finisher here, Trailing Badger could be in serious trouble, although he has been able to counter, which is a very good timing indeed. Counter from Rim Flare, and Trailing Badger immediately is back on that scary side of things as he takes him down, and a knee right to the temple and jaw of Trailing Badger. And here we go. This is it. The figure 4 leg lock applied to Trailing Badger, and this is Rim Flare's finisher. And Rim Flare lets him go, presumably because there's a little bit of HUD and a mini game going on that we cannot see. Trailing Badger might have been quite close to escaping, and if he escapes, then he's got the advantage. So Rim Flare deciding to let him go. Tag made. Triple Flush now making his slow arrival into the ring as Rim Flare ties up Trailing Badger and just booting that knee, continuing to go after the leg. And Trailing Badger is not looking good as Mr. Black is still powerless on the outside to come in here. Oh, and a counter from Trailing Badger. That is exceptionally well timed. Triple Flush was absolutely going for his finisher there, and Mr. Black would not have been able to come and break it up as Mr. Black locks up Triple Flush in a submission in his own right. And now Trailing Badger could hit his finisher, which he has stored. Decides to leather the crap out of Triple Flush's chest instead. And Trailing Badger makes the right call by tagging in a significantly fresher Mr. Black here. Oh, and Triple Flush did his ability to call forward a finisher early, and Mr. Black just headbutted him right in the sternum. Rim Flare has now used his one breakup opportunity. So now Triple Flush is in there on his own. And Triple Flush just raking the eyes of Mr. Black across the top rope there, sends him straight into the referee. And that might have worked out very well indeed for Mr. Black, as I think he would have been on the receiving end of perhaps a tag team finisher, and then he would have been in real trouble. Absolutely Zidaned him. Yes, he did. And this... Oh no, I keep thinking he's going to go for a tag team finisher. If they've got a finisher stored and they make the tag, they have the opportunity to do that, which is obviously a very, very powerful move indeed. But he's still not doing it. The BENXT Tag Team Champions making some interesting choices when it comes to tags tonight. Triple Flush drops the elbow on Mr. Black. Mr. Black now taking a lot of punishment. Triple Flush has a finisher, as does Mr. Black. And again, I think he managed to counter his way out of a potential disaster here. Rim Flair has to watch on as they've bloody beaten them. For God's sake, the Mod Squad have pinned the BENXT Tag Team Champions. Why are they so good at tag team wrestling? I don't understand. Of course, what it came down to again is that Rim Flair was not able to come in and break up any pin attempt or submission attempt on Triple Flush. He made his move and he was locked out until a tag would be made. And I believe Mr. Black, let's see, where is it? This is where what it all came down to. This here is one of Mr. Black's finishers. Absolutely took the head off the shoulders of Triple Flush, and Rim Flair legally was not allowed to come in and break it up. And the Mod Squad have pinned the champions. You hate to see it. They can't keep getting away with this.
And the winners celebrating together. Great chemistry tonight.
That's 3 predictions. That one broke my losing streak. Thank you for your support. Well done, Mod Squad, I suppose. Now, though, it's what we all came for. I accidentally turned on a piece of music that I didn't mean to. The BENXT Women's Champion Pamela Anderson. The BENXT Men's Champion E.E. Tim. The Royal Rumble winner, James Jenkins. The Aldi Red Thunder champion, Funky Barbara Pierce, and German Cheggers and Fanny Craddock, all vie in this battle royal for the Aldi Red Thunder championship. There is a chance that we will walk out with a double champion tonight, which is insane. But it could happen. It's what the wheel decided. A reminder of how this match works, if you're unfamiliar, a battle royal is much like the Royal Rumble last week. The floor is lava. All 6 of them start in the ring at the same time. If you get thrown over the top rope and your feet touch the floor, you're eliminated. Last person standing wins. If you have a finisher, you can always just hit your finisher, or if you have someone propped up against the ropes or in the corner, you can use your finisher to get an elimination. You do like a cool move and you get an instant elimination. So we have seen that come into play in the past. Mad. The game giving CPU-only matches a rating of great always feels a bit like that meme of Obama giving himself a medal. I like it when it's greatest of all time, but I have nothing to do with it. Mad. Bugsy Malone, thank you so much for the resub. 6 months. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Hey, some exciting news. We're going to be on the front page of Twitch next week. Did you guys know that? It's always been next week. It was never this week, and it was never advertised as such. You're crazy. What are you talking about? You may also remember, it was like a month and a half ago, I was talking about the Twitch Plus program, where if I hit a threshold of subscribers for 3 months in a row, then I would be added to a more, I don't know, I want to say fair compensation program with Twitch, so that there's like a better split of ad revenue, because Twitch understandably take a big cut of everything. But if I get into that program, then it makes things better all around. It makes streaming more sustainable. It means I can pay my bills better. And guess what? You guys have bloody done it. You've smashed it. I didn't want to talk about it last month because I was like, I don't really want to talk. I don't want to jinx it. See how it goes. But we have smashed it. So hopefully, barring any issues, come, I should say, the midnight on the 31st of October, the spookiest midnight of all time. I'll hopefully be in the Twitch Partner Plus program, and that is absolutely not possible without you guys and your support. So thank you very much indeed. It's amazing. I'm so chuffed about it. So thank you very, very much indeed. And I hope you're enjoying the streams. I hope that your support feels justified. And thank you. Thank you all. Okay, let's do this Battle Royal, everyone. Oh yeah, we've got the predictions are live. It's not showing on screen because it's 6 people. And we can only do 2 on screen.
Whoop. Congrats, spara coriandoli.
Whoop. Number 27, thank you for the bits. Thank you very much, everyone. You're all amazing. Really, really appreciate you. Thank you. Long may the streams continue. Don't know what that was. Just excitement, enthusiasm, I suppose. Right, I've got my running order for music. Let's go, everybody. Predictions are now closed. Who is going to walk out as Aldi Red Thunder champion? We find out right now. Mike Rome, over to you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for
Can I swear on partner plus or will I still be a pissing censor?
It allowed it that time, but it didn't allow it before. That's weird, isn't it? Narugan, thank you for the bits. I don't understand. I don't know why Carla decided to censor you last time. I have no idea. Thank you so much, though. Here she is, the BENXT Women's Champion, Pamela Anderson, who has absolutely proved her mettle as a champion. Do you get it? Over the last couple of months, fending off some really, really strong opponents, some big challenges for her throne, and she's still the champ. Bolly89, thank you so much for the resub. 6 months, resub time, glory for Babs. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We'll be seeing Babs momentarily, of course. So many belts and winners in this match. Yeah, so the crazy thing is we're about to see potentially 2 world champions lose tonight, which is mad, but there we are. Tell you what, this wouldn't get booked in a regular show, that's for sure. Pamela Anderson is here. She is the women's champion, and she is followed directly behind by the men's champion. Will he still have the same entrance, or does he have a special one? Arkham123, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. No, he's got a different champion entrance. We're going to need to change that. Why is he walking like he's had an accident? Maybe he has. Maybe he's just not used to wearing a championship yet. Could be that. BENXT Men's Champion. Tim, Men's Champion. Look at it. It's happened. He's finally done it. So Tim has done it. Simpsons. There you go. That's all you get. William Weagle. Dreadful. Tim there. Another champion. And he is followed by someone who is not a champion. Bit of an outlier in this match, I would say. Hey ho! Ich bin Cheggers. It's German Cheggers. Representing Brot means bread. Keith.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
Hey ho!
Great career already, but winning the title tonight takes his legacy to a whole new level.
Oh god, he nearly took out Tim there on the outside. But he's not the last person to arrive. Out next is another champion, the current Aldi Red Thunder champion, your queen. Get your salutes out. It's pissy time.
And introducing the champion from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, the All-Star Ring
chances here tonight? I love it. I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to break the champ.
It's funky gal Barbara Piss, representing the Piss family, currently feuding with their naughty cousins, the Unpisputed Era. She's joined in this family, of course, by Alexa Piss, Barb Pissdottir, Commander Piss, and Biker Barbara Piss. All the different flavours of the Piss bow. Terrible sentence, terrible collection of words. I shouldn't have said any of them, I apologise. And now, we're not followed by another champion, but we could be followed by a future champion. As the BENXT Men's Rumble winner, Jiminy Jenkins himself enters the Battle Royal to potentially win the Aldi Red Thunder Championship with his ska music in tow.
It's a big time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here. You're right, Michael. And judging from the response on social media, heading into the
Got to catch up with James and Alex last Saturday. Went and had a few drinks. Lovely to see them both. And we have one... Jesus, who was that walking through the camera? We have one more entrant remaining, and that is... I don't believe it's her debut. We haven't seen much of her, though. It's 1960s British TV chef, I think. Fanny Craddock. A lot of generic entrants. God, she's the music's terrifying. Oh, and then it gets crazy, this music, if I remember rightly. Jesus! She's mixing up greatness. BENXT fears Fanny. It's true. It's why she hasn't wrestled much. Management's scared of her as well, but she did manage to politic her way into this match. And the rest of the field has got to be fearing for their lives right now. It's such a weird entrance. Angelo Dawkins, you madman. Okay. Craddock, Jenkins, Piss, Cheggers, Tim, and Anderson all vie for the Aldi Red Thunder Championship in a top rope, over the top rope battle royal match right now on BENXT. Whing. Oh, the splat noise every time. And we're off. Cheggers and the women's champion, James Jenkins, immediately... Oh, it appears Tim got the upper hand there, but it's interesting that those two immediately went after one another, considering that, as I said earlier, they are currently slated to face each other at WALRUSMANIA. Funky Barbara Piss looking to retain her crown. Unlikely, but it is possible. I believe she's held the Aldi Red Thunder Championship before as well. So this might be her second reign with the gold. I should really be keeping a spreadsheet of the winners of the championships. I know I said that last week, but it's too late now. I can't do it at this point. German Cheggers and Fanny Craddock almost wearing complementing outfits. Perhaps they should form a tag team. No, never mind. They're walloping each other. Barbara Piss standing tall. German Cheggers now. Oh! Big strike to the stomach of Fanny Craddock. And E.E. Tim. Oh! Was going to go for an elimination there on German Cheggers. Cheggers able to slip out, though. A massive overhand strike as the Aldi Red Thunder champion dumps the women's champion directly on top of the men's champion. Oh, James Jenkins has been eliminated by Fanny Craddock. What a sentence. Royal Rumble winner James Jenkins' momentum has come to a stalling halt there as he is eliminated by Fanny Craddock. He is the first person to go in this match. And we're down to 5.
It's like they're in each other's minds.
And now the women's champion looking to eliminate the Aldi Red Thunder champion. Barbara Piss in trouble here. And Tim looks like he's going to help out as well. All 3 champions are interfacing? That's not right. They're all involved currently in something, as Barbara Piss is able to fight out of it, though, and she is still in this thing. Fanny going for an elimination on German Cheggers. Cheggers with the counter, and now Barbara looking to eliminate Tim. Tim goes over the top ropes. Clings on, though. Oh, backbreaker from German Cheggers as Tim is fighting for his life on the outside. And the women's champion Full Thez press and mount there, slamming the head of Cheggers into the canvas. Tim, though, able to get back into the ring. DDT from Craddock to the women's champion. Think how important it would be to Craddock's career to get an elimination on the women's champion tonight. Surely that would move her up the rankings. Don't really know what happened there. Everybody sort of phased over about 6 feet at once. And Craddock now was going to look to eliminate Funky Barbara, but not so, as the champion counters. And I think someone in the front row just yelled, "Nice reversal," which is weird. I've never heard that before. Oh, and I believe Fanny Craddock's about to be introduced to the Jinkle Jam. I'm sure Fanny Craddock's made plenty of jam in her cookery program before, but never Jinkle Jam. Jesus. And Fanny Craddock absolutely leveled by the Aldi Red Thunder champion. And if Barbara wants to eliminate her right now, she could do so. Ooh, Fanny clinging on. And now Barbara able to counter herself. And now it might be game over for Fanny, who is stunned. And in the meantime, the men's champion hitting a signature maneuver on German Cheggers. And see you later, Fanny Craddock. Barbara Piss has eliminated Fanny, but immediately the women's champion hops on her back and is gone. Oh, and German Cheggers is gone as well. We are down to 3, and it's all 3 of the champions. The men's champion, the Aldi Red Thunder champion, and the women's champion. If it was going to come down to 3, it's not surprising it's these 3. All 3 of them at the top of their divisions, except arguably Funky Barbara, who won this basically via lottery. Oh, gory bomb there. And Funky Barbara says, "Oh, you leave Tim alone. If I eliminate you, I might get a title shot down the line." Funky Barbara, headbutt, drops the women's champion. Barbara continues the offense against Pamela Anderson here. Oh, but a code breaker from Pamela Anderson drops the Aldi Red Thunder champion. Tim there waiting. And a cross flush there. A cross flush from Tim. But Barbara's back on her feet. Could we be about to say goodbye to Tim? No. Tim with the counter. Headbutt to the Aldi Red Thunder champion, and they run into each other. Remember, if Funky Barbara is eliminated here, we are guaranteed that someone is walking out tonight as double champion. And the 2 world champions turn their attention back to each other as Tim is in a precarious spot now. And the women's champion, oh, not quite. Tim's still clinging on. I mean, she could boot him out here, I suppose. No. Tim able to fight out. Tim still going. And Funky Barbara just watching as the 2 world champions fight each other. Tim with the counter, but again, Funky Barbara is there waiting. Lifts up Tim. Alabama slam there to Tim, and it's the Aldi Red Thunder champion now who's standing tall. Barbara going after the leg, which is an interesting choice at this point in the match. Surely you just want to throw him out. You want to throw him out and move on. Funky Barbara on the receiving end of some elbows. Oh, but Barbara's hulking up. She didn't take kindly to that. And the women's champion might be going for a ride here. Oh, but a counter from the women's champion. Not you, Pipper. I wasn't talking about you. You're barely a champion at all. You never defend your belt. These 3 are the best BENXT has to offer. And the women's champion is gone. We are down to Tim. We are down to Piss, who is walking out as the Aldi Red Thunder champion. Tim's feeling it. Could this be the biggest week of Tim's life? As he's going for it. He's going for another cross flush. And it's hit perfectly. And the Aldi Red Thunder champion could be about to be eliminated by the new double champion of BENXT. He's done it! Double champion Tim. In just a few days, the fates of P-Volution and of Tim have utterly reversed. And Tim is your BENXT men's champion. And your Aldi Red Thunder champion. What an incredible week for Tim and the P-Volution lads. They officially, not including the Wide Championship and the Women's Championship, hold all of the gold in BENXT. Unbelievable. Tim, the belt collector, begins. It's unbelievable. We might actually have to go now and look at the various entrances that are available for him for having multiple titles. I don't even know what there are. We're going to have to see, but this is where Funky Barbara's reign came to an end. And Tim is now double champion. Well done to the one person who bet it all on Tim. Who was it? Who went all in on Tim? There he is. Timmy 2 belts. We have never seen that in BENXT before. I'm not sure we've had a double champion. Have we had a double champion in BENXT? I don't actually know. Tim might be the first one. It was Okey Poke who did it. Congratulations to you. 2-belt Timmy. Wow. Cheers. He cheerses them together. And we have entered the Tim era. The Tim E era. Just want to check that screenshot I got. Was it any good? That was a pretty good screenshot, actually. I'm just looking for thumbnails. I think I could have got a better one. I'll do that off stream. Doesn't matter. We've had multi-belt champs, I think. Have we? We might have had a tag champion who held something, maybe. Hey. Yeah? Are you going to defend your belt on Friday? Are you? Are you? Yeah? Oh, God. Okay. Are you going to do it? Oh, wow. Just an immediate Pip Down, huh? You know we're talking mad shit about you, so you're going to come here and be cute. I see how it is. This cat, I swear to God. Larger than life, thank you for the resub. 6 months. Game over for Fanny. And it is. Oh, Pipper. You've got to let someone challenge for that belt. You can't keep it all to yourself. That's cheating. Up next, though, we have the debuting Frank Ham. If you'd like, I'll introduce you to Ham. Taking on Beggy Mops. 2 worst games ever. Niche characters collide for the first time ever. Next on BENXT. Get hammed. Get hamed, it says on his shirt. Can we see Mummy Pia Ripley join P-Volution? There's no room. They've already got 5 people. You can only have 5. God, the Pissomatic universe is just going to get bigger and bigger. Beggy Mops and Ham go one-on-one next. Get your predictions in now.
Yeah, now we're talking.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from no place in particular, weighing in at 100 pounds. Ring.
Why does he walk like that? It's because he's a PS2 character from a niche video game.
One of the most competitive matches we've seen in a very long time.
Oh God, he tried to walk through the ring. Oh, he's very upsetting, isn't he? Oh, he's very strange. The wiki will need to be pinned to the chat next week. Yeah, it will. Well, Frank Ham is utterly horrifying. I think we can say that much. But Beggy Mops we know, Beggy Mops we love. Get out here, Mops.
And his opponent from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 190 pounds, the Idol,
We're looking at some of the
La 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 la.
about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches ever.
Beggy Mops has landed. The superstar's here, but he's up against Frank Ham. And Frank Ham will be looking to make a statement in his debut. Predictions are now closed. And we get this thing underway. 64% of channel points wagered in favour of Beggy Mops there. And yes, Frank Ham was from Metropolis Mania, which is a really weird city building game on PS2.
Comes confidence. There's nothing you can throw at this competitor that could phase
And now
him
the
in
as the Pipper hair begins to make its way up my nose and tickle me terribly,
The challenge in the form of his competitor across
Frank Ham
This guy's been
gets the early advantage against Beggy Mops. The elbow dropped across the Pop Idol sensation, and now the fists raining down on Beggy Mops. I don't know why Pipper keeps coming back, to be honest, because I get quite animated on BENXT streams and I have to make loud noises and she never likes it.
His constant attack.
Frank Ham's still in control.
He's just fumbled every offensive attack he's mounted.
Hey, come on now, that's not very nice. Fist drop there.
Right where
And what is Frank Ham calling for here? Suggesting some sort of Hurricane Rana would be in the works, but then just does a drop kick instead, referee. As always, giving us the premium view, much like the Brotovich family had when Lord Brotovich didn't compete on the front page. Beggy Mops kick out of 1. And here we go. Now Beggy Mops starts to hit some offense. Look at that. The release back suplex, that's exactly what I was going to say. And now the power of Beggy Mops. Gorilla press there, just hoisting up Frank Ham over his head. There goes Pipper again. Ow. And down he goes. And now we're starting to see Beggy Mops get rolling here. I tell you, another champion we've not seen defend their title for a while, and that's the wide champion, Emma the Bear. I don't feel like there's been much wide championship action for quite a while. Ahead of WALRUSMANIA, what we should do is have a series of elimination matches or some crazy stuff where we can have the top contenders in each division for the non-world titles compete to decide who is going to wrestle for the championship at WALRUSMANIA, so make sure that all of those championships are defended. Frank Ham continuing the offense on Beggy Mops. Frank Ham hasn't actually been hurt yet at all. Beggy Mops, on the other hand, yellow body, yellow head now. And Frank Ham's starting to feel himself. He's calling for something again, which is probably not going to be accurate. It's just one of his taunts, so it looks like he's going to do something, and then he doesn't. Beggy Mops sent into the corner. I want my rematch. Surely I have a rematch clause. Wow, rolling neck snap there from Frank Ham and a stamp to the shin of Beggy Mops. Frank slamming the elbow of Beggy Mops. And now what's Frank looking to do as he continues to pull towards his signature maneuver here, as Beggy Mops just cannot get much in there at all. I like the cut of Ham's jib. But now a counter from Mops. And this could be where Beggy Mops starts to get some more offense in. And the power game again of Beggy Mops being made absolutely evident. He may be wearing a big bulky jumper, but you can see he's quite muscular under there. Got a lot of strength. Been working on it for a while. Doesn't really want to bring it up. Doesn't want to brag about it. But, you know, he's humble. But he's been working hard in the gym. There's Beggy Mops. Stamp. And then sits him up off the ropes now. Oh, just a big boot to the face of Ham. And now wheelbarrow position, slamming him straight down. And now Ham is starting to understand what it means to be part of the BENXT roster. Counter from Ham. Having just said that, oh my goodness me. Side effect from Frank Ham, and Ham's going for his finisher here. We could be about to see Frank Ham victorious in his debut. Oh my goodness me. Flatliner with the arm locked behind the back, and is Beggy Mops done? Beggy Mops has fallen afoul of Ham. He was introduced to him. If you'd like, I can introduce you to Ham. And Frank Ham has defeated Beggy Mops in his debut. Huge victory for Ham. Welcome to BENXT, Beggy Mops. Oh God, he's got another scary victory. The referee can't lift the hand of Ham. Oh God, what is this? What is this? Who's this? Who is this guy? I don't like it. Frank Ham is frightening and upsetting, and I don't... Oh! I was a bit scared when he had his hand like that and he lifted it up. I was a bit worried about the gesture that he was about to do. Frank Ham, victorious in his debut. And poor Beggy Mops. Another L for him tonight. I've lost all my channel points. Can I get a loan? Dude, if I could, I would. I promise you. I can't. I'm not the keeper of the points. It's Twitch. Fortunately, though, just by being here, you do get channel points. Just by tuning in and being in the chat. So hopefully you can accrue some more and then just, you know, get it rolling. Get those victories rolling, you know. It's main event time. The former Aldi Red Thunder champion Funky Barbara Piss is in the corner of Alexa Piss as she takes on naughty rival stablemate, distant cousin Seth Pissin Rollins. Didn't mean to get so upset there. Seth Pissing Rollins. That'll be the main event of this BENXT. I feel a bit congested. I'm not unwell, but clearly there's just something light that's passing through my system. So I'm going to take this opportunity to go and congratulate EE Tim and have a quick wee and blow my nose. And I'll be right back, and then we will get to this main event. Keep your eyes peeled for the channel predictions, which should be coming your way in a moment. It may wait until I get back, actually, so it can be displayed on screen. But I'll be back in just a second, and I'll tell you what Tim says. We're back. Tim is over the moon. He can't believe it. He can't believe it. In fact, no, he can believe it. No, he can't. That wouldn't make any sense. Why would I contradict myself? No, he can't believe it. He's happy, though. He's thrilled. One thing I forgot to mention at the start of the stream, and all of the excitement of coming clean about my big lie that I told, is that I heard from the merch supplier that I use, that being Streamlabs. And much like when they were going to print this hat and they said, your design is a bit too complicated, so we have like dumbed it down ever so slightly so that it can be embroidered, because this is embroidered rather than printed. They got in touch about the hat, the beanie, for a similar reason. It appears that one of you lovely people went to buy one, and they ran into a similar issue, but their embroidery alternative was, quite frankly, not up to snuff. And it's a shame, because I wasn't told at the time that I listed the item. That person has now been informed and refunded, but I'm very sorry to say that I will be removing the BENXT beanie hat from the store, just because I don't think there's a way we can get this logo onto it and for it to look good. So apologies if you were that person who did order one. Hopefully you'll be able to make do with a cap if you want to get a cap, because this cap is excellent. I know I'm biased, but just a heads up, it is I think I've removed it from the store now, but you will have seen it in the merch ad at the start of the stream, because I didn't have time to remove it from there. But that will be taken down, because unfortunately we can't get the embroidery right on the logo, because the logo is too complicated for embroidery. So there we are, just letting you guys know. Okay, predictions are now live. Alexa Piss, Seth Pissing Rollins, the Iron Man of that Royal Rumble. So, can he continue that success tonight? It is a shame. It is a shame. I wish there was a way we could make it work, but I don't know enough about merchandise to submit my own embroidery-friendly logo, and so much of the detail would be lost that it's not ideal. It's not an ideal situation. But apologies to the person who did put in an order on that, and hopefully there's something else on the store that takes your fancy. And thank you for even considering making a purchase in the first place. Appreciate it a lot. Okay, main event time, everybody. BENXT main event. Alexa Piss with Funky Barbara in the corner. In her corner. Takes on Seth Pissin' Rollins in the main event. Something's about to happen. I don't want to see what it is. Let's see. We have a CNC-controlled embroidery machine in the maker space at my uni. Your merch supplier is weak and their bloodline will perish. Well, I mean, I can't argue with that. That could well be the case. But I don't know enough about what they're saying to really dispute it, so I'm just trusting them. Okay, the two rival branches of the Piss family go head-to-head in our main event next. Just a few seconds left, and Alexa Piss is the Channel Points favourite. I'll say that much.
This is gonna be good. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Funky Barbara Pierce from Columbus, Ohio. Alexa Pierce. The WWE Universe already reached.
I don't know that we've seen Alexa Piss win a match yet, but the same goes for Seth Pissin' Rollins. A lot of pressure on Alexa Piss though, and I imagine Funky Barbara Piss is not in a good mood, and she will be encouraging, probably with some force, Alexa Piss to upset Seth Pissin' Rollins tonight in the main event. Hopefully Seth's recovered from the Rumble match last week. He was covered in bruises and scratches and he was bleeding. It was bad. He is the leader of the undisputed era. Seth Pissin' Rollins. With his terrible urine and poo-poo outfit. Let's get this thing going. Who's gonna win? Alexa Piss is ready. BENXT, BENXT. Seth Pissin' Rollins is ready. And we're away. And Seth Pissin' Rollins gets the early advantage, rolls up. No. Oh, just a boot right to the face of Alexa Piss and then a springboard moonsault. But Alexa Piss not quite close enough for that to take effect, but Seth Rollins with the enziguri able to take down Alexa Piss. Grabs a hold now and huge back body drop there from Seth Pissin' Rollins. He looks to be fully healed. Oh my goodness me. Repeated strikes to the face of Alexa Piss. Seth Pissin' Rollins boot to the spine of Alexa. Apologies for just saying that first name. I may have woken up some people's home personal assistant devices. Wrenching on the back there. Oh, but Alexa Piss with the counter and then another counter from Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins really seemingly has a fire lit under him after this. His Rumble performance. Oh my goodness me. That Phoenix splash there. The height on that was unbelievable. But Alexa Piss able to get out of the way. Had plenty of time to do so because Seth Rollins spent about 6 minutes in the air. Unbelievable. A fire that reeks of piss. And now Alexa Piss. It's her turn to hand out some hurt to Seth Rollins, but another counter from Seth. Oh, he went to pick her up, but Alexa managed to roll out of the way, and she's absolutely done him there. And now she's waiting in the... Oh, no. I hate it when the game does that. You're slightly too close, and your character does a little move, and then you don't have the advantage. You can't do your move first. It's really annoying. And Alexa Piss will probably be really annoyed there, as Seth Pissin' Rollins drops that knee over the face, over the genetic powerhouse of a nose possessed by Alexa Piss. Interesting that the men... Oh, my goodness me. Goes into the cover here. 1, 2... Oh, she got her hand on the rope. And Funky Barbara almost annoyed at the referee there that he didn't catch it. And Seth's really getting in the referee's face here. And this match will continue. I was expecting... Oh, Alexa ducks under. It looked like Seth Rollins was about to win. But Alexa Piss got her hand on the rope. And thankfully Funky Barbara able to point that out. as Seth stalks Alexa Bliss on the outside into a... Oh, is he going for the Pissagree? He does it! Pissagree, actually. I was about to say, it's interesting how the men of the Piss family, those in Undisputed Era, have the same hair, they have the same tattoo, but they don't have the same nose. That must be a female trait, potentially. I'm not entirely sure. Super kick to the face of Alexa Bliss, and it has been all Seth Pissin' Rollins in this one. Alexa Bliss not looking too good here, as Seth Pissin' Rollins has his finisher. Are we about to see the stomp? I mean, we may not, because the referee's not going to show us a bloody thing. And we're going for a neck breaker. Oh, no. Spins around. Forearm to the back of the neck of Alexa Bliss. Funky Barbara trying to wake up the crowd. She should be looking at what's going on in the ring. Oh, I thought he was going to win off that punch there. Not quite. Not quite. Seth Pissin' Rollins. Piss Genetics is a field all on its own. Yeah, I mean, there's entire university wings that are dedicated to studying it. Alexa Bliss now. Shoulder tackle to the stomach of Seth Pissin' Rollins, drops him down, and then continues the strikes. Oh, and a massive slap to Seth Rollins. And Alexa Bliss now has her finisher, but uh-oh, Seth Pissin' Rollins, we've seen him do this before. It's the curb stomp. Sorry, the piss stomp there from Seth Pissin' Rollins. Thank you for coming, Alexa Bliss. Good night, and congratulations, Seth Pissin' Rollins, on your first victory in BENXT. It was only a matter of time after that performance in the Rumble. I mean, it's not a surprise, is it? Seth Rollins was all over Alexa Bliss from the word go, and while Alexa did get some offense in there towards the end and even built up her finisher, all Seth needed was one opening for that piss stomp. And he finally gets even on the scoreboard against the Piss family. Chalk one up as a victory for the Undisputed Era. Seth Pissin' Rollins puts away Alexa Bliss as chief rival Funky Barbara Bliss stares on with bad intentions in her eyes from ringside. Good. Another good... We've had a lot of good matches, haven't we? Won like 6,000 points on that one. Hell yeah. Nice one. Piss it down! And that concludes this episode of BENXT. You know what it's time for? Pip Down. The question is, will we see Pipper? My guess is no. But let's find out. Imagine trying to explain that to someone. The fuck is going on there? She's on that tribal chief schedule. Yeah, you'd think that, but she's in here every 5 minutes screaming at me and using my groin as a launch pad. She's just mucking about. Where is my rematch sandwich? Why does that pufferfish have a censored penis on their face? You're not the first person who said it's a penis. It's not a... Why do you think it looks like a penis? Oh, because it's got a D at the end. Is that it? You're not the first person to say that, and I've always been a bit confused. The pufferfish had problematic origins, and I fixed it by redacting all the issues. Redacting makes it worse. Okay, good. Well, all you need to know is that it's redacted, and it's not a penis. It's just redacted. And it's not a penis. So, Jill Sandwich, the brand new Butterfield Championship title champion, takes on Pufferfish in the opening match. Piss Jericho goes one-on-one with Rules Boss. The Chevrolet Matiz... Oh my god, she's here! It's the Chevrolet Matiz goes one-on-one with the Pip Down Women's Champion, Pipper the Cat, with the Drinks Fairy in her corner. Lieutenant Hank Anderson and Connor, Team Liquicket, take on Adam's family, that being Sergeant Pacitti and Pacitti Dust. And in the main event, Daronk and Santina Morella have a promo. How do you guys feel about a promo? I don't feel good about it. I think I'm going to cut that. We're going to cut that one. We've got to cut one of them. I think it's got to be this one. Now, the counterpart to the Aldi Red Thunder Championship over on BENXT is the Lidl Kongstrong Championship, which is defended exclusively in 5-way tables matches. Similarly chaotic, first person to put someone through a table wins the title. I don't think we've ever had anyone go 2 weeks. Aldi Red Thunder Championship, I think we've gone 3 weeks before. Someone's been able to hold on to the title and have like 3 or maybe even 4 successful defenses. The Lidl Kongstrong Championship, defended in a tables match, I believe has changed hands every single week. I might be wrong, but I think it has. Which means it's wheel time! The current champion is half of Team Liquicket, actually, who are in action tonight. That being Lieutenant Hank Anderson from Detroit Become Human. There he is. Geezy, thank you so much for the subscribe. Welcome to the thickness, my friend. Pleasure to have you here. Good evening to you. I've had too much Pepsi, guys. Had too much Pepsi. He's mad. He's gone mad off the Pepsi. He's losing his mind. Okay. Barbara held the Aldi Red Thunder belt for 4 weeks. There you go. Kongstrong title? Not so much, as far as I'm aware. It is a much newer title. Not by much. I'm exaggerating. Anyway, Wheel. Where are you, Wheel? There it is. Here we go. Let's spin it. Let's spin it. Chav. He came in at number 1 in the men's rumble, and he did about as well as you would expect for someone who would come in at number 1 in a rumble match. Next up, Santina Morella, who was due to be in the main event in a promo. Second lease of life here. He enters the tables match. 2 more slots remain. Oh no! His tag team partner Carla is also in the match. Will they come out together or will they come out separately? I have no idea. And the final spot goes to it's that horrible little freak. The one with the bird bones. Look at it. Has he got 9 wins and 7 losses? Gollum's got a really good win-loss record for BENXT. You look at the rest of the field, and you can see that, actually, he's not done too bad, to be honest. You were sick and confused and thus didn't catch it at the time. Didn't catch what? What didn't I catch? Hello? Pepsi gets the fancy membership and goes all name brand. Joke's on you, I've been a Pepsi man for life. Pepsi Phil. Right? That's what he does. Okay. Little Kongstrong Championship, there it is. Save that. And before I forget, guys, it's time for some admin. Adam Min. As we quickly... In fact, can we do it in here? No, let's not. Let's go do it properly. I want to sort out Tim's entrance. If he's got 2 belts, he's got to have a cool one, right? There they are. Duke Hudson, Dusty Rhodes, Eddie Guerrero, Eddie Thorpe, E.E. Tim, El Grande Americana, all legends. All of them. All real as well. Totally real. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, so we've got double title motion. What options have we got? We've got double title motion. Okay, double title motion 1. Can we see it, please? Let's see what this looks like. I mean, that's a pretty cool one. That's pretty laissez-faire. He's holding 2 titles that he does not have. I mean, that's a pretty good one, I think. I like that one. But we've got several more. 2 was what he had originally. What's this one? Admin, or to give him his full name, Adequate Minotaur. Actually, I quite like that one. That's good too. That is very casual. It looks like he's bringing his shopping in from the car. What's he going to do when he gets to... That camera angle cut makes him look so much further away from the ring than he was. Like that bit from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, whatever it's called, where he's running to the castle and it keeps resetting the camera. Okay, show us something cool. What are you going to do with these belts, man? Nah, it's not that... At the end there, it's not as exciting as I thought. Double Champion 4? What you got? That's also a good one. I like the close-up. I like the close-up on the belt for that one. If you're unfamiliar with wrestling games and you're just watching because it's BENXT and it's mental, you can see quite how in-depth these games are. Like, there's so much to them. There's so much you can fiddle with and change. And every year they just add more and more, and it gets creakier and creakier. Okay, getting a nice close-up on a name that is not... Okay. I think it might have to be that one. That's really dumb. Who's doing that? Who's wearing their two belts like that? That's really stupid. Okay. Well, we'll look at Double Championship 6 just to see it. But that's a really dumb one. Now, that's up there as being particularly stupid. God's sake. Yay! That's a good one too. I like that one. But it's got to be 5, hasn't it? It's got to be 5. 5 is really, really good. I also want to change his title motion to just the regular motion, which is the cleaner. So he does his cleaner entry. There he is again, marching down. Where is it? What's his normal entrance called? The Cleaner. Can we not do the Cleaner? Where are you? The Bad Girl, the Final Boss, The Rock, Thea Hale. Can we not do the Cleaner as his entrance with a championship on? That's kind of sad. That's a bit of a bummer. Normally, any of the normal entrances, you can just make it their title entrance and they'll have their belt round their waist. But seemingly not. That sucks. Never mind. We'll just keep it the way it is, I suppose. Okay. Right, we've got his ridiculous entrance. It's all good. I like how getting between the ropes is a bit of a struggle. I didn't actually see that bit. Too busy looking at menus. Okay. Let's get back to it then. Universe mode. Right. Let's get to tonight's show. It's under C. Is it? It's not under the. For Christ's sake. Why? Huh? Yeah? Can we do it from here? Edit. Yeah, we can actually do it from here. Face the coolest. Okay, we'll quickly do that. Now we're here. Now we know it is. Cleaner, comma, the. See, that's a bit confusing. I find that a bit hard to wrap my head around, but okay. So, motion. Fucking explain that to me. Okay, fine. There you go. Stupid. Right, so now he should come out. Yeah, there we go. Doing his normal entrance. Sweet. Sorted. Thank you, everyone. Sweet. Let's get things rolling. Jill Sandwich takes on the Pufferfish. An unproblematic Pufferfish, and that's okay. The brand new Butterfield Championship title champion, Jill Sandwich, fresh off dethroning poor Lord Brotovich, takes on the redacted Pufferfish in our opening contest. I'm not sure if the predictions have happened yet. They might not have done because I was fucking about in menus. If not, They'll be happening in just a second. Let's do it.
This woman is the real deal.
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
The following
You're
contest
right.
is scheduled
Barry,
for
thanks for saving my
making
life.
her way to the ring from seasonal residencies, the Cruiserweights.
I do like how the whole title phases through the sandwich. In a way, it's almost a filling of the sandwich, isn't it? A side complaint, the older 30 FPS video clips don't play right in the custom videos on the PlayStation. I have no end... They haven't... For those of you unfamiliar, they have a built-in video editor, so you can like cut clips together and use text and animate like images and things like that. So you can create like custom entrance videos and things. But it doesn't... Like, it's so hard to use. It's the... Why can't I find the music? There it is. It's the most un-user-friendly thing imaginable. It's so ridiculous. Like, nothing snaps together. Everything overlaps and you, like, undo stuff without meaning to. It's a horrible video editor. And then when you apply it, it doesn't really work anyway. So it's crap. Here he is. And Fush, redacted. It's just a fish. It's just a fish, okay, guys? $50 seconds remaining on the predictions. Time for a fish finger sandwich. Jill Sandwich takes on Pufferfish in non-title action. Just a one-on-one match, just an exhibition match. There is the Butterfield title champion there. And the Pufferfish, who is just a Pufferfish. There's nothing else going on. And here we go. Jill Sandwich immediately drops the fish. Eyeing up that fish, thinking you'd go very well in my sandwich. Non-sexual. Literally talking about being a sandwich here. As a human sandwich. Pufferfish, obviously with the size advantage over Jill Sandwich, maybe the strength as well. Boot to the midsection of Jill Sandwich. And to the arm as well. And now, I thought going maybe for a camel clutch submission there, but not quite. The champion getting back to her feet, and Pufferfish hoists up the champion. Champion slips out the back door. Scorpion Death Drop DDT there. Inverted DDT from Jill Sandwich. Both participants roll to the outside, and Jill with a clothesline drops the fish. And a basement dropkick. Attempted at least. Pufferfish moved out of the way, and Jill Sandwich is clutching her lower back. That can't be good. But Pufferfish shows her how it's done. Connected flush, or should I say fush, with that one. And Jill sent back into the ring. They're getting better this week at not getting counted out. That's nice to see. A little bit of character growth. Pufferfish lifts up Jill Sandwich. And face first goes the Sandwich off the turnbuckle. And a stamp to the ankle. And now the Pufferfish up to the middle rope. You do not want to be on the receiving end of a flying fish, especially one of that heft. Diving shoulder tackle. And down goes Jill Sandwich. And Jill Sandwich is not looking too good here against the Pufferfish. It's been all Pufferfish. Jill, though, with the timely counter. Drop toe hold, takes down Pufferfish. Although Jill, I believe, sacrificed a lot of her signature bar there, that blue bar, in order to do so. Pufferfish slowly marching towards his signature, though. Springboard dropkick connects Fush right on the face. Do I lose my bet because I left the stream? I don't believe so, no. If you've locked it in, your channel points should be in there. Last week, I managed to... flatliner, and then into a submission. Immediate rope break, though. Pufferfish way too close. Last week, I had to end the final prediction after the stream had ended because I forgot to do it. And everyone's still got their channel points, so it should be fine. I think, anyway. Off the ropes, and the Pufferfish takes down the champion. And it appears the pufferfish also sacrificed some of the signature bar there because it's gone back down. But now very close again. Into the cover goes the pufferfish. Is the Butterfield title champion in trouble? No. It took me so long to say the name of the champion that she'd kicked out a good 5 minutes beforehand. And pufferfish has used his special maneuver to get himself a finisher. And I tell you what, the champion could be in trouble here, especially as the pufferfish with this deadly back body drop. Oh, on the ring apron. That's just a steel beam running around the outside of the ring. You do not want to land on that. Pufferfish stamp right on the eyes of the sandwich. And the pufferfish, oh, sends the Jill sandwich into the stairs. You do not want stairs in your sandwich, I'll say that much. Don't know why I'm saying it like that's some kind of secret. No one wants that. Why would you want that? That's weird. Dropkick there from Jill Sandwich buys her some time as she gets back into the ring. Pufferfish gets back to his feet. Jill Sandwich closing in on her signature. Pufferfish though, oh, Jill was taking too much time to showboat, and Pufferfish, we may be looking for a finisher here. The pop-up power bomb into the cover, and as the Pufferfish put away the new champion, not quite. Not quite. That would be disastrous for the reign of the new champion here. Of course, again, the title not on the line. But the pufferfish dropping repeated elbows, keeping up the offense. And at this point, she could tap out right here. Imagine the champion tapping out in her first match after winning the belt. And she hits her. Is that her signature? No, it's not. But she goes for this submission again. Pufferfish well and truly able to break out of that, though. Drops the elbow. The puff-up powerbomb is great. That's really good. I'll try and remember that. Jill Sandwich. Oh, my goodness me. Jill Sandwich, in her first match post-title victory, has lost to an unproblematic fish. Just a normal fish. That was Jill's mistake there. She got back into the ring, and this is the puff-up powerbomb here. She got back into the ring, decided to do a taunt in the corner, which the pufferfish interrupted. Gave him ample time to hit that big move, and then didn't even take a signature or a finisher to put her away. The Butterfield title champion has been pinned by a pufferfish. Pufferfish should be in a tag team with Paul Schnauzer called The Unproblematic. The Unproblematics. Boo, what kind of champ is that? Alright, Lord Brotovich, okay, you'll get your rematch at some point, buddy. You'll get your rematch at some point. Not on this week's Pip Down, but maybe next week's. Maybe next week's, you know? Next. The Undisputed Era's Piss Jericho. Oh, bit of chucking there. Goes one-on-one with Rules Boss, the former BENXT men's champion. Was he? No, he wasn't the Pip Down men's champion, was he? He was the little Kongstrong champion, though, here on Pip Down. So he has one title on this match. Put me in the chamber, Booker man. An Elimination Chamber. Should we just have 8 Elimination Chamber matches? Just get crazy with it. Get weird. I have 94.8 thousand points. That's the most I've ever had. Hey, I don't want anyone to dub on themselves. But please post in the chat if you think you have the highest amount of channel points or if you think you have the lowest amount of channel points. I know someone said they had none. You've probably got a few now. But if you think you have a ridiculous amount of channel points, I'd love to hear it. I have 24. Okay. 43. Okay, so the lowest is 24 so far. 12 is now the lowest. I'm up there because I'm in 6 figures, but you're not willing to share. That's very classy of you. Or very tax-avoidy of you. Not sure which. 125k. Nice. I need a BENXT wiki to read up on all the lore of the title names. Oh, buddy, we've got one. I'm not sure if there's lore on the reason for the title names, but there's definitely a wiki. 102.2k, 4.5k. All in 24 points on Jericho. 169k. Nice. Very nice. Dun, dun. Ba-na-na-na-now. Started with 60k, down 54. Down 54k, as in you've lost 54k? Or you're down to 54k? Man. Hey, it's all fun, right? We're all having fun. And remember, we're predicting, we're not gambling. Don't gamble in real life. It's bad news. Piss Jericho takes on Rules Boss 1-on-1 next on Pip Down. Piss Jericho, the odds-on least favourite. Oh, no, they're swinging back now. Oh, you're down to 54k. Great. Not too bad, then. Could be worse. Here we go, everybody. Piss Jericho, Rules Boss 1-on-1. Let's do this.
Here we go, guys.
Come on. You know I got you. Piss the walls down. Piss down the walls. Representing the undisputed era, it is Piss Jericho. And there are his little fireworks. There they go. Pew, 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 pew. I had exactly 250k when it started, so I haven't lost much tonight. Yeah, that's good. That's good. My favourite Fozzy song is Sand Pisser. Great. Piss Jericho is here, but he's got a BENXT, NXTJ, Pip Down stalwart to face off against tonight in Rules Boss, who's I can't read the alphabet. Where is it? Ruh. There it is.
Play by the rules or treat every single opponent with respect, but they don't care.
Hey, the WWE Universe sounds like they think it's cool.
Agreed. It is cool.
What you just said was powerfully uncool.
I don't think even Fozzy fans say sentences like, my favourite Fozzy song is ... I mean, that's fair. Are there any Fozzy... Serious question. Are there any Fozzy fans? Are there? Are there any Fozzy fans? Are you there? I did buy one Fozzy album. We're talking like 15 years ago. But I tell you what, there's nothing that makes you hate Chris Jericho and Fozzy like watching Chris Jericho and Fozzy. Okay, here we go. Piss Jericho. This is a different guy, of course. His band is called Pizzy. It's different. Rules Boss.
You can see by the look on his face that he
Whoa! Piss Jericho saw it coming. Sends Rules Boss for a ride. I got to see Fozzy live like 10 years ago. Wasn't bad. I'm sure it's not, to be honest. I saw them live as well. In Wembley Stadium. Which was clearly a big ego trip thing for Chris Jericho. And it was so funny hearing him talk about it. Like, oh yeah, I think like Santana just suggested it and like said, hey, you guys should do this. And we were like, wow, that's a pretty good idea. Like, as soon as Wembley Stadium was mentioned, he wasn't actively like punching people in the face to get Fozzy to play at Wembley. So they could technically say, oh yeah, we played Wembley. Bullshit. Bullshit. Terrible. This, of course, was an AEW All-In, to be clear. Not a real concert, I would argue. Technicality. But yeah, I was like, of course he's not going to say, oh yeah, I really wanted to do it, so I did it. He was like, oh yeah, I think someone else said, like, oh, maybe you should do this. Like, come on, man. Everyone knows you're full of yourself. Stop pretending otherwise. Tell you what, though, Piss Jericho in full control of Rules Boss at this point. Oh, the referee slid backwards, count of one. Piss is probably a bit annoyed at that, actually, because that over-the-top backslide there probably cost him an extra count. Counter from Rules Boss. I look forward to them playing it all in. A much-needed piss break. I tell you what annoys me, right, about Fozzy. Stop me if you heard this before. And this is just purely as an observer. Back when I used to watch AEW, when they wanted a guitarist to play someone to the ring live, it would be the Fozzy guitarist. I want to say it's Rich something is his name. And he fucking made it all about him. Like, he was like prancing around. He was like dancing about. Rich Ward, yeah, he was dancing all over the place. Like, I think he played Britt Baker to the ring a couple of times. And like Britt Baker was doing her entrance looking really cool. And in the background I just saw this fucking prat like prancing about. And I was like, will you fucking calm down and stop? You're really distracting and it's really irritating. Anyway, that's enough. That's enough. Piss Jericho is just, he's dropkick central here from Piss and then a crossbody to conclude it as well. And Piss Jericho has his signature and Rules Boss has been absolutely battered here by Piss Jericho. Surely not off the crossbody. Rules Boss kicks out. Rules Boss kicks out. He learned that from Chris himself. Got to maximize your minutes. But could you maximize them somewhere else? You know? Oh, and this is actually, sorry, this is Piss Jericho's signature. I'd completely didn't talk about that at all. That's the walls of piss, or the piss of Jericho. I don't really know what to call that. Anyway, we could be closing. Oh, the Jude piss effect. The Jude piss effect there. And Rules Boss, I think, is completely out. Oh, no. Rules Boss absolutely rocked by the Jude piss effect there. And top rope lion salt there from Piss Jericho. The stalls of Jericho is great. Pudis effect is better. Thank you, everyone. I'm trying to think of them on the fly as I'm still getting cross about Rich Ward dancing around. Piss Jericho calling for something. Oh, he just absolutely kicks Rules Boss right in the face. I don't think we've ever seen Rules Boss manhandle like this before. But from Seth Piss and Rollins in the main event of last week's BENXT to Piss Jericho now, could we be seeing the rise of the undisputed era before our very eyes? Counter from Rules Boss. Rules Boss trips up Piss Jericho. And Rules Boss now, signature in tow. Can he make this count? We've seen this before. Is it illegal? No, technically it's in the rules package driver. Not quite. But Rules Boss has his finisher ready to go. And Rules Boss has been busted open as well. Probably because of that Pudis effect. Oh, terrible. Oh, but a counter from Piss Jericho. Although, Rules Boss, rolls round that DDT. Plants Piss Jericho just got straight back up. What was that? Piss Jericho no-selling the offensive Rules Boss here, which isn't very sportsmanlike. Backbreaker. And Piss Jericho has a second finisher, but he might be looking to go for the victory off that alone. Let's see. No, he's not. Counter from Rules Boss. That was Piss Jericho's finisher attempt. And Rules Boss now has a finisher ready to go. And Piss Jericho better be hoping that Rules Boss mucks this up, because Rules Boss has won gold before. And now Rules Boss in this Scorpion Deathlock, also known as a sharpshooter. That's right, I remembered what it's called. Not quite enough to put away Piss Jericho, but Rules Boss back in control. Momentum swinging the other way. Could Rules Boss turn this around and get a big victory over Piss Jericho? Rules Boss now with a second finisher. He goes for the cover, though. Could he win off this? Not quite. Piss Jericho kicks out at 2. And Rules Boss maybe going for his second finisher. Oh, it's the label lock. Also technically legal in the rules, but Piss Jericho's got that high submission stat. You can do some damage, but I don't think you're going to tap him out. Not quite. Decides to let him go. And Rules Boss is starting to feel it now after eating so much offense from Piss Jericho. Rules Boss to the top rope. Oh, but Piss Jericho manages to counter, and Rules Boss now. Oh, I don't know how Piss Jericho managed to clear the entire ring with that springboard dropkick. And now we've got a second Walls of Pissico here. Break the Piss down. Break down. Oh, a lucky rope break. But Jericho's got a second finisher, and we might be about to say goodnight to Rules Boss as Jericho. Oh, counter from Rules Boss. Very timely. He was probably going to go for that Pudus effect again.
Right to the midsection.
Rules boss to the top rope. Elbow drop. Gets all of it. That Macho Man Randy Savage-esque elbow drop from Rules boss. And these two are putting on a hell of a match here. This is the most competitive match I think we've seen all stream. Rules boss has his signature. Piss Jericho has his finisher. Realistically, whoever hits theirs first is going to walk away with the victory. But my God, what a game match here as he goes for a second. Oh no, what's he going for here? Look at this. Oh, and then just smashes the face of Piss Jericho into the canvas. He's going to go for the victory off this. Is Rules boss going to put away Piss Jericho? He's done it. What? Huh? It was a great match. Why is Piss Jericho standing up? Oh, the lights have gone out. It's Red Thunder Man! It's the gigantic champion of Pip Down, the Pip Down men's champion. Red Thunder Man has just chokeslammed Piss Jericho to close the match. But the important thing is that Rules boss defeated Piss Jericho. And the Pip Down men's champion renewing hostilities with Piss Jericho in one of his lowest moments, as Piss Jericho really, quite frankly, should have won that match, and he didn't. Rules boss showing why he is a former champion, a stalwart of this stream series across all different channel fronts. Congratulations to Rules boss for your victory tonight. What does it mean for the Pip Down men's championship though? Clearly Piss Jericho's got his eyes on it, and the champion Red Thunderman knows that. But he did lose to the Rules boss tonight, so who knows? Who knows? Up next, the Pip Down women's champion graces us with her presence for the first time in weeks. Pipper the cat with the drinks fairy in her corner takes on the Chevrolet Matiz. 3-match win streak, congratulations. Congratulations to you both. I'm going to catch up on some beverage here while the predictions make their way to you in just a moment. Rip it, my dude. Massive thank you to, I'm assuming, Trailing Badger for his excellent work on the predictions tonight. And of course also to the other wonderful mods, Mr. Black and Lord Brotovich. Okay. Is it Pipper? I don't know. Channel point wagering time. The Pip Down women's champion Pipper the Cat takes on the Chevrolet Matiz. Right bloody now. Here we go. I said here we go. I said here we go.
One of the best competitors in the women's division.
Well, yeah.
Now the Chevrolet Matiz is not to be taken lightly. I believe alongside her tag team partner, the Fisher-Price car, both of them have seen success, especially in the Aldi Red Thunder Championship Battle Royal, in which they have been unfairly eliminated. I think both of them through the middle rope rather than over the top rope. Could be a stature thing. Maybe they're just not tall enough to go over the top rope. Either way, it's not legal and it's not fair. Although the Chevrolet Matiz...
These streams are such a highlight of you. Cheers, Ben.
Alan Claw, thank you. Cheers to you. That's kind of you to say and very kind of you to donate. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you. Wow! Of course, the Chevrolet Matiz has run over Peter Austin in real life and had a feud with Peter Austin where she ran him over as well. But now, here she finally fucking comes. It's the Pip Down women's champion. The cat for whom this entire show was named. has decided to show up to work just once. And she's here already. It's going to take the Drinks Fairy a minute to catch up, quite frankly. But she does have her mum in her corner tonight. And again, look at that fantastic championship belt. Designed magnificently by Danji's Designs. Thank you, Dan, again for your work. And of course, again, to Ben Cooper for the vast majority of this incredible music, including this track right here. Right, let's see if Pipper still has it. I fell over my words there. Let's see if the champion still has it. There we go. Nailed it. I don't think they heard. Pipper is ready. The Chevrolet Matiz is ready. And I would, quite frankly, love it if my cat did not get hit by a car. She's an indoor cat, so that's it's not going to happen. We're going to keep her nice and safe. So if the Chevrolet Matiz could sort of just stay away from my cat, I'd really appreciate that. But that's the danger of wrestling. Sometimes you get hit by cars. It happens. It genuinely happens. See the Drinks Fairy, Pippa's mum on the outside there. A former Little Kongstrong champion.
Who the heck is that? It can't be a Pippa surely. Nah, must be a seeing things.
Tetsuya, thank you for the bits. I can't believe it myself. Drinks Fairy with a record-setting 6 eliminations in the Royal Rumble last week. As I said, a former Little Kongstrong champion. And she's not even a wrestler, she's just a manager. Her stats are like tanked intentionally, but she always does very, very well indeed. And she is in the corner of the multi-time women's champion, Pipper the Cat, who, as it stands, will face Royal Rumble winner Biker Barbara Pierce at WALRUSMANIA. These two have a history. Biker Barbara Pierce defeated Pipper the Cat for the BENXT Women's Championship when Pipper was over on BENXT. But then Pipper, in a surprising upset, managed to win the title back the next week. And they will face off again at WALRUSMANIA, assuming, of course, that Pipper the Cat is still champion. Assuming, of course, that Pipper the Cat can get through tonight. It has been all Chevrolet Matiz here. Pipper the Cat has not been able to really get anything done at all as the Chevrolet Matiz goes to the middle rope and Pipper moves out of the way. One thing you can say for Pipper is that she is extraordinarily fast. And there goes the Chevrolet Matiz, tumbling to the outside. And Pipper up to the top rope. She's looking to do something crazy here. Oh! Single axe handle, or just a chop, I suppose, to the forehead or the helmet or the bonnet of the Chevrolet Matiz. Pipper's been packing that protein. She's taken some time off. It's like when a wrestler takes time off and they come back and they're 4 times the size, and it's sort of like, is that healthy eating, or are you maybe doing drugs? Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But also, are you? We are up to a count of 6. Pipper has the good sense to get back into the ring. And we are not going to get a count-out victory. We hate those. Chevrolet Matiz back into the ring now. Charles Robinson, the referee, did take a brief break there to make sure the Chevrolet Matiz got back in. That's good refereeing. She's been eating that fancy cat food Instagram keeps advertising to me. Pipper's a fussy eater. She only eats gravy, which is for old cats. And then half the time she throws it up because she's a little monster. She runs around the house because she's so excited about getting food and then goes, oh, that was a bad decision. Now I feel sick. We're back outside the ring again as Pipper the Cat starting to dissect the Chevrolet Matiz, going to work on the wheels. The wheels of the Chevrolet Matiz. Pipper managed to counter that, but the Chevrolet Matiz still in a better position to get some offense in. Count of 7 now. I thought the Chevrolet Matiz was about to break the count. Fortunately, Pipper gets back in. Pipper, stop the car. Pipper, stop the car. And that's all Pipper's fault. I don't know why Pipper didn't stop that. But Pipper with the counter. And now Pipper the Cat goes on the offense. Pipper has her signature. Oh, the package pile driver. The package driver. Oh, not quite. And Pipper the Cat has her finisher. Hang on a second. Who's this? Who could this be? Who is it? Who's come out? I don't know who it is. Oh no! Pipper turned around and walked straight into the drive-by, and Pipper has been hit with a finisher there, but manages to kick out. But Pipper's in trouble here. The distraction from someone, I'm not sure who it was. We didn't actually see it. I'm assuming that might have been the Fisher-Price car, because they're a tag team, and that might be the Chevrolet Matiz's special ability is to call in a distraction, but she's not even come out. The Fisher-Price car hasn't even come out. And she doesn't even go here. She's a BENXT wrestler. Oh, and the Chevrolet Matiz in full control of the champion now. That distraction may prove devastating.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
For Pipper the Cat, Chevrolet Matiz getting closer to her signature now. Pipper's still got her finisher locked and loaded, but Pipper is in real trouble here. I don't think we've seen Pipper in this much trouble for a while, as the Chevrolet Matiz slowly brings Pipper up to a knee. Full head of steam and a boot directly to the temple of Pipper the Cat as the Chevrolet Matiz, I should say. Deep six, and we may be about to see our champion pinned by a car. Kick out by Pipper, but the Chevrolet Matiz has her finisher, and if she can keep up the offense, she's going to get a pinfall victory against the Pip Down champion, and that will be huge for her.
This is what we're talking about.
Chevrolet Matiz continuing to go to work on the champion. Are we about to see Pipper the Cat with her first television loss in months at this point? Chevrolet Matiz top rope elbow hits flush directly across the face of Pipper the Cat, and she's calling for it. She's calling for a finisher, and I think we're about to see it all come to an end for Pipper the Cat. Pipper has been planted in the center of the ring. That fake out entrance paying dividends as the Chevrolet Matiz has pinned Pipper the Cat. This is what you get for not coming to work. Also, I was fiddling with my ring and I dropped it. Chevrolet Matiz was in control for huge stretches of that match, most of it in fact, and it was this moment here where the Chevrolet Matiz, I don't know, maybe has paid off someone inside the production truck, played that entrance music, which we didn't hear, which distracted Pipper the Cat, immediately hit a finisher, and then Pipper the Cat just couldn't get going again, got hit with another signature, another finisher, and the Chevrolet Matiz has pinned the Pip Down Women's Champion, and it wasn't even close. That was a dominating performance from the Chevrolet Matiz, the biggest victory of her career. And Pipper the Cat proves single-handedly why you probably should show up to work if you're the champion. There was no outside variable. We didn't see anybody. No one even came out. Outrageous. Well, you don't like to see that. The women's champion pinned in a non-title match here. That's the second time in this show that we've had that. Jill Sandwich, the Butterfield Championship title champion, pinned by Pufferfish. And just now, Pipper the Cat, the women's champion, pinned by the Chevrolet Matiz, no! Up next, though, Team Liquicket take on Addams Family. Now, we've not seen Addams Family for a while. Will be interesting to see how they get on. Team Liquicket have a decent record as a tag team. The Little Kongstrong champion, Lieutenant Hank Anderson, is part of this tag team, of course, and will be defending his championship in the main event next as well. But first, we have this tag match. Addams Family versus Team Liquicket. Get your predictions in now. Sounds like a cultaholic punishment. Who's going to win? Wager them points. Wager them points. Wager them points. We do get to hear Team Liquicket's excellent theme song, though, which we don't often get to hear in full. So let's crack on, shall we?
Here comes trouble.
Hello, Welcome to the Detroit experience.
Is a tag team match. One fall. On the way to the ring. At a of 510 pounds. Lucha Libre Stampede Champions.
GT is streaming right now. We will raid him once we are done. Team Liquicket, one of whom is champion, take on Adam's family now.
Look who's here.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 456 pounds. Match
Pachiti Dusty is great. Impressive collection of syllables there to sort of construct their names for the announcer to say. There you see Sergeant Pachiti and Pachiti Dust. We've not seen these guys for a while, as I said. Now, I think we might have seen one or two of them, or one of them, really, in isolation in certain matches. But not together for quite a bit. And that could be because they were handed a pretty devastating backstage brawl defeat by the Dark Picture Pals. And after that, they never really recovered. So, let's see how they get on tonight. Returning to tag team action, Sergeant Pachiti starting things for Adam's family. The little Kongstrong champion starting things for Team Liquicket. That's what they're called. Silent Cobb, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the community. Welcome to the thickness. Arfenzard, I Am Just Me, Will Hurto 348, Paradox Machine 515, and Adjic Hat. Welcome all of you. Thank you so much, Silent Cop. That's very, very generous of you indeed. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Went for a tag there, potentially a bit of tag team offense from Adam's family, but a counter from the little Kongstrong champion. GT Dust watching on as Sergeant Pachiti sends Hank Anderson into their corner. Tag made, and in comes Pachiti Dust, now the legal man in this match. Bit of tag team offense, hanging him up, and then, oh, double axe handle to the lower back of Hank Anderson. Thank you, Silent Cobb. Pachiti Dust in that wonderful outfit, but a leaping tag made in the background there. Oh, to Connor, but Connor walks straight into a crossbody. And Pachiti Dust now with the full mount. Unloading, apparently. Disgusting. Hip toss from Connor. Oh, fantastic. Almost the prettiest moonsault ever there from Connor. Rolls over Pachiti Dust. Elbow to the knee. Oh, repeated elbows to the knee. And as we've determined before, of course, Connor is an android. He is made out of robot. He's not made out of metal. He's made out of robot. And he does big robot moves, and it hurts. So you don't want to get hit with those. Pachiti Dust now sent into enemy territory. Tag made. Hank Anderson back in. Powerbomb. Power slam, sorry, from Connor. And then a diving headbutt from Hank Anderson. That's not good. You don't want to be doing diving headbutts. You're going to give yourself concussions. You don't want to do concussions. Knee to the midsection of Hank Anderson. Oh, and pulling back on the glossy hair of Hank. Oh, dear. Trying to choke the life out of Hank. I went to school with Anne Droid and May Doubt of Robot. Did you, though? I'm going to need to see some school pictures to verify. I don't believe that's true necessarily. Diving tag made. And Sergeant Pachiti is back in. Shoulder tackle. Straight into the cover. Unlikely to win off this. And a kick out before even one from Hank. And Connor. Oh, Connor went for a swing there, but didn't connect because Hank's now looking to do something. Oh, but the referee gets in the way and interrupts. Hank able to duck out of the way, but not able to duck out of the way of that one. Swing and a miss. And Sergeant Pachiti with the atomic drop. That is, of course, a knee directly to the rectum. That is a real move, and it's devastating. Sergeant Pacitti to the middle rope. Drops the elbow on Hank. And now Hank chucked into the corner. As we see a tag made, Pacitti Dust is legal. Good tag team fluidity, I would say, here from Adams family. Team Liquicket are perhaps longer, not even longer tenured, more experienced. Have more matches under their belts, as it were. But Pacitti Dust and Sergeant Pacitti certainly know how to work together as a unit, a family, if you will. Sergeant Pacitti with the counter. Rolls out, sees Connor rolling out, decides to follow him out. Runs, takes him down. And Pacitti Dust decides not to get back into the ring, decides instead to get to the top rope, but Connor rolls in, and Connor should push him off right now, doesn't. And luckily manages to get out of the way of that. As Pacitti Dust is sent into Team Liquicket's corner. Tag made. Another bit of tag team offense here. Sent into the ropes. Massive back body drop there from the two men off of Detroit. Leg swept by Pacitti Dust. Gets Hank into a seated position. Referee moves out the way this time. Rolling neck snap there. Look at Hank's lovely hair. What conditioner does he use? I've asked Lord Botovich a few times and he never answers me. He never tells me. Never tells me. I think Hank stole my conditioner. What conditioner is it? Let me know. We need to know what your beauty tips are. Incredibly glossy hair. Hank able to roll out of the way. And Hank's got his signature. May just look to go for the tag here, which is probably the right move. Does so. Connor now legal. Oh, boy. Oh! Forearm and then... Oh, my goodness me. Brutal offense there from Team Liquicket as Connor drops the forearm, and Connor's got his signature. Lieutenant Hank Anderson has his signature. And Pacitti Dust maybe in a spot of bother here as the headbutt. Oh, and another tag. Okay. Quick tags here. I think I said chicken nugget grease before. Well, if it's that, it's working for you, bud. We got some feet on the ropes there for extra pressure, extra elevation. Didn't work, though. Referee saw it. Only a count of one as well. And that was Lieutenant Hank Anderson's signature. Oh, and Hank is the victim of a cheap shot from Pacitti Dust. And he's taking a while to wake up. Hopefully he comes to before Sergeant Pacitti does. They both come to about the same time. Hank now has his finisher. Forearm. Drops Pacitti Dust to a knee. Big head of steam. Another punch to the side of the head. And Hank is starting to feel it now, but Pacitti Dust could potentially be tagged in here as Sergeant Pacitti was starting to crawl towards him, but Hank spotted that, cut it off. And now Hank off the ropes. Oh, and a knee directly to the face. When is Hank going to hit this finisher? Maybe he goes for a tag team finisher. Who knows? Could be what we're about to see here. If the cameras start flashing, yeah. This is probably a tag team finisher now. Butterfly assisted. Oh, DDT. And then into a massive Alabama slam. That is a tag team finisher. And Pacitti Dust will have to come in and save this one. But Pacitti Dust has now come in. That red X means he can't do anything else. And Connor has a signature which he hits straight away. And now he could be going for his finisher immediately afterwards. Or he could be going for another tag team finisher. Again, Pacitti Dust can't do anything. Oh! And Sergeant Pacitti manages to get out of the way. He counters at exactly the right time, which means there is no tag team finisher for these guys. And Connor has absolutely ballsed up their opportunity. And now we're going to see a tag team finisher from Adams family, I think. And I believe it could be a 3D there. And Connor is absolutely busted open. His android blue blood is coming out. Referee doesn't know where to go. And why isn't... Oh... If I were Adams family, I'd be cross right now. Referee took way too long to break that up. And Pacitti Dust up to the top rope. Finisher in hand. Elbow drop. Not the finisher. Not the finisher. And now tag made. Sergeant Pacitti back in the ring. And Connor with the counter. Connor sends Pacitti into the corner. Tag made. In comes Hank Anderson. It looked like Team Liquicket had the perfect game plan here. Oh, and a shatter machine from Team Liquicket. Looked like Team Liquicket had the perfect game plan here until Sergeant Pacitti countered at just the wrong time, and then it all started to fall apart. Oh, goodness me. Pacitti Dust eats a shoulder tackle to the stomach, and in comes Connor again as Sergeant Pacitti makes his way back into the ring. Connor, though. Oh, my goodness me. Connor called for his finisher. Did it immediately into the cover as Pacitti Dust is on the outside. Oh! Pacitti Dust at just the last second. Pacitti just breaking that up. Was there a tag? Yes, there was a tag between last time. I thought Pacitti Dust wasn't able to come in and break that up, but he did. And so this match continues. And that's the second time Connor had the victory stolen from him. And Sergeant Pacitti now has his clock cleaned by Connor. Oh, and a tag made, and Connor doesn't even realise as Pacitti Dust makes his way into the ring. Pokes the eyes. Oh, and a counter from Connor. And the android Connor. And he strikes. And Sergeant Pacitti sent into the ropes. Connor, springboard. I don't know what Connor was thinking then. That was absolutely wild. Trying to connect his own makeshift moves on the fly. And Connor, sends Sergeant Pacitti, not Sergeant, sorry, I'm confusing them. They're the same guy, they're not. Pacitti Dust across the ring. And now Hank's back in. Connor has his finisher and nearly has a signature. I'm not sure why they made the tag. Pacitti Dust off the ropes. Pop up. Punch to the face. And Hank Anderson. What a match these guys are having. Best tag team match we've seen all stream by a long distance. Hank Anderson unable to connect a few times. Tag made. Sergeant Pacitti back in. Oh, assisted punch right to the gut. Sergeant Pacitti continues to kick. And now Hank back in the wrong part of town. Another tag made. And Hank Anderson just eating a lot of tag team offense here. And Hank's in real trouble as Pacitti Dust slowly claws his way towards a signature. Nearly there now. You can see that blue bar practically filled. Double axe handle again to Hank Anderson. Then a full mountain, raining those blows down from on high. And now Pacitti Dust, boot to the stomach. Drops down, that punch to the face. Pacitti Dust has two finishers. He's going to go for one of them here. Connor's going to have to come and break it up, but will he be? He won't be able to break up the next one if indeed another one hits. And Hank, curtain call. Of course, that's what it's called from Pacitti Dust, and Connor is there to break it up. But now, of course, Connor is not allowed to break anything up again until a tag is made. So we could be about to see a Jinkle Jam, and we are. Pacitti Dust paying tribute to Barbara Piss, of course. And despite Team Liquicket's best efforts, I believe that Adam's family are about to get their first victory as a tag team. Into the cover goes Pacitti Dust. And Adam's family have done it. Dun-dun-dun-dun. 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 What a match. An incredible match. And they weren't the odds-on favourites, Adam's family. Not by much anyway. Team Liquicket excelled in this match, but so too. And this was an excellent move here from Connor. He saw Sergeant Pacitti coming into the ring, executed his ability to get a finisher, and then immediately used it. And he would have won if Pacitti Dust was still down on the outside, but he just came in time. And off the Jinkle Jam, no less, Adam's family walk away with the victory. And there is their title, a blue trombone. And there you see Adam celebrating as only Adam can. Fantastic.
In this tag team victory. That wasn't just a win, Cole. That was a top-level tag team performance. Take it from a former NXT tag champ.
That is probably the highest rated tag team match we have ever seen. It was really good. That was a good tag match. I enjoyed it. But now, it's time for the main event. And this will be the final match of the stream, so lock in, everybody. As Hank Anderson, fresh off having his ass kicked in that tag team match, has to defend his little Kongstrong championship against Carla, Cannon Appleboy, Santino Marella, and Gollum. Predictions will be with you just a moment. Get ready, everyone. Buckle up. The last ride is here. Taking a photo of the running order, just for my own record, so I can play the music at the right time. Da-da-da-da. Okay, we're going to get underway with the entrances now. Here we go, everybody. Lidl Kongstrong Championship is on the line in our main event on Pip Down. Let's do this thing. Stop playing the music too soon. I thought it had loaded already. Let's do this thing. I don't think they noticed. It was fine. I don't think they noticed.
The following is a fatal five-way tables match and is for the Lucha Libre Stampede Total Championship.
Not quite right, but it's close enough. We'll take it. Predictions are now live. Last chance of the night to predict the outcome. Carla representing Santino Marella here. Oh, I don't think that's right. Walked straight through a table. Is she going to do it again? Can't tell. The table's gone. She walked straight through a table. That's not going to bode well. That's not going to bode well for anyone trying to put her through a table tonight. I'll say that much. If she can phase straight through tables, it's kind of over for everyone else. Regardless, though, here comes a flippy little freak. Came out at number 1 in the Rumble. Didn't do too great. But he's bounced back. He's a great little lad. And you're about to watch him fly. Watch this shit. Wow! Lunatic. Chab's here. And he's ready to rock and roll. He wants that little Kongstrong championship. And he's going to bloody do his best to get it. I'll tell you that much. But here's where it gets interesting. As it's not just Carla out tonight representing Santino Marella lol. It's also Santino Marella. How will these two get along? It would be horrible to see if one of these threw the other through a table. But we got to see. We've got to see. Can Santino also phase through a table? Because if that's right, then Santino Marella lol are going to be unstoppable in this match. He can. He's gone right through it. That's unbelievable. He's gone right through it. He's gone right bloody through it. I want Chab to win so he gets to defend the title next week. On the front page of Twitch. It's going to happen. Santino's here. And here comes the champion. We just saw him suffer a disappointing loss in tag team action to Adam's family. Can he hold on to? Can he be the first person to successfully defend his title? But his hair looks excellent. His hair does look fantastic. You can't take that away from him. He looks good with that belt on. Will he be the first? Will he be the first to go more than 1 week as champion? We'll find out now. But there is one last person to come out. And please, if you're a viewer with a sensitive disposition, look away now. It's making me sick just thinking about it. It's making me feel fucking sick. Look at that horrid, wretched beast. Nothing to him. He's awful.
Said we didn't get no Charlie Guillermo this evening, but still. Front page fireworks next.
Front page fireworks, everybody. Tetsuya, thank you for the bit. Here he is, slapping his way down to the ring. Look at it. Look at it. It's awful. Don't want this little monster to win the title, that's for sure. Terrible. Get off my screen, Gollum. Get off my screen. Let's do this thing. Where is the smoke? The smoke doesn't work. They broke it. They did an update and the smoke doesn't exist anymore. I don't know why. I've got no answers for you. The Lidl Kongstrong Championship is defended now. First person to put someone through a table wins. An uneven number of people, so there will always be someone wandering about with no one fighting them. And in the opening 10 seconds, Santino Morel have managed to stay away from each other, which is nice to see. I don't want these two to hurt each other. That would make me very sad indeed. Santino. Whoa, looked like he was going after Carla there. Oh, and now here we see some Santino on Carla violence, and we don't like that. Rolling neck snap from Carla to Chab. Don't you touch my tag team partner. Presumably she's helping him up by kicking him in the back. I assume so. Now the champion being targeted by Carla. Gollum, that horrible, wretched little freak, sends the other horrible, wretched little freak into the... We've got the freak-on-freak action here. I don't like it. It's upsetting. We should remove these guys from the wheel and the roster because I don't want to look at them anymore. Carla, impressive athleticism, but no one there to do that. Head scissors takedown too. And now going to work on the leg of Chab. As yet, no one has gone for a table, which is an interesting tactic. Now, though, whoa. Uh-oh. What are we doing here? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I thought maybe the champion, Hank, was about to get yeeted through the table at ringside, but he wasn't. And in the ring, Santino Morel, are all falling apart here. We have to book that Missy Elliott Invitational Freak-on-Freak match. Oh my goodness me. Carla now plants her tag team partner in the center of the ring. As on the outside, we've got the freaks going at it and the champion wandering around, maybe looking for a table. The only tables in action at the moment are at ringside. No, he's got a cane. Oh, and Chab cracked across the forehead there. And Gollum gets one as well. It appears that the champion, Hank Anderson, feels the same way I do about these wretched little monsters. He doesn't want to see them. He doesn't want anything to do with them. Get them out of here. Carla hops over the top rope. And now, maybe Carla retrieving the table. Finally, I tell you what, there'd be a tough night in the Santino Morel locker room if one of them puts the other through a table. And now, a lot of people getting very close to a table out there, and I'm a bit worried about it. I think a freak might put a freak through it. And that would be very unfortunate indeed, as Santino Morello. Ooh. Every time they lift someone up, I get very nervous that someone's going to go through it accidentally. Santino sent into the stairs. The champion now. Counter from Gollum, who is, lest we forget, a wretched monster. We don't like to look at it. Oh, Hank sent ribs first. I don't think you can throw someone through a table from the side. But if it's an accident, it could happen. As Hank now counters, Chab back in the ring. Carla and Santino renew hostilities on the outside. Impressive bulldog there from Carla to Santino. Gollum kicked in the stomach by Hank Anderson, who has Gollum in a powerbomb position. Could we be able to see it here? Could we get a retention? For the first time ever, we have a retention of the Lidl Kongstrong Championship, and it is Hank Anderson who is the man for the job. Perhaps encouraged by his devastating loss in the match just a moment ago, Hank Anderson makes history as the first man or woman or car or inanimate object or other to retain the Lidl Kongstrong Championship, and I am personally thrilled that it is Gollum, the wretched, despicable, horrid to look at beast, who is the one that is put through the table. Repeated licks on that belt. Back-to-back victories here for Hank Anderson. Good, say the critics, and nothing more. Good is fine. We'll take good. Incredible. Bad but also good night for Team Liquicket? Maybe? Question mark? I'm not entirely sure. Should we see what awaits us next week on BENXT? Of course, one of these matches will be subbed for an Aldi Red Thunder Championship Battle Royal match. But let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh, what an insane match. Palmusek and Wet Boy. Los Pokihamanos take on Billy Ray Walrus and Les Freaking Go. Les Freaking Go getting some airtime. That's exciting. The Pink Boys team up to take on Palmusek and Wet Boy. It technically says in the top left there it's a rivalry match, so there's probably shenanigans involved, but never mind. Pamela Anderson goes one-on-one with Hannah Montana, one of the finalists from the Women's Royal Rumble, Hannah Montana. On the front page. Les Freaking Go is on the front page of Twitch, everybody. Fisher Price Car with the Chevrolet Matiz in her corner takes on Grimace. Emma the Bear goes one-on-one with Blast. Funky Barbara Piss and Seth Pissin Rollins get it on in the main event. So we've got to cut one of these matches. Do you want to go ahead and set up the match or save it for front page admin? I might do admin off stream. Make this a BENXT to remember. Make it all gimmick matches. No, we'll come up with something. We'll work something out. I might do it off stream though, but don't cut any. Just add another. It is a good night of matches, isn't it? It's not bad at all. I like those. Yeah, maybe we will. We will have a 6-match card for BENXT this week. But there we are. Have you been practicing how to say Bobby Babafucking Looney? Bobby Babafucking Looney. Bobby Babafucking Looney. You know, I got it now. I'm pretty good at it. I've been practicing. And also, it took ages to edit that short. That highlight video. It took fucking ages, so I heard it like a million more times. I'm good now. I got it. Now we're going to raid Adam. Send our love to Adam. I'll be live tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. with more Batman Arkham Cake. Sorry, Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight. And we won't take any more photos of Batman's bottom. Maybe. And then on Friday, actual Halloween. If, as I said last week, you can't think of anything worse than to go out and celebrate Halloween amongst people, then join me. 6 until 9 p.m. We'll be playing The Park for a full hour. Probably not a full hour. And then we'll be starting Resident Evil 4 Remake, which will then fill our Tuesday slots going forward. So join me tomorrow morning and Friday evening. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry about the mistake about the front page, but next week, BENXT goes front page of Twitch. I'm now able to promote that a full week in advance, which is exciting. So join me next week. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here and your support and your generosity. Let's raid Adam. As soon as it lets me raid him, we'll do it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, everybody. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch you tomorrow. See you later. We need one more viewer to do 69. We're doing it. 69. Bye.